Okay, chat. Let's see here. 1-2 check. 1-2 check. Blah, 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 blah. Excellent. Now, let me get my lovely sister's voice over here. Let me get the start screen off. Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, wait. I'm deafened still. Oh, no, I can't. I can hear you still. Ah, all right. Say some stuff so I can get your voice, your volume balance. Oh, it helps when your Art and T is here.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because Frillig and the Slightly Toasted, Gary and Gimbal in the wave. Oh, Mimsy
La
with a
la
Boral
la la
Road.
la la la. Okay. Okay, I think I got us a good.
Yay.
We're ready to go then. Hello, everyone. Art and T. Absolutely forgot to run a sound check before we went live, but we are here now. Boom, ba dum,
Yeah.
boom, ba boom, 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 boom. It's so nice to be able to play copyright music again, because I don't record it. It doesn't record to the VOD, so.
Yay.
And most of the flagging happens not live, but via VODs. Though Metallica will give you a live flag, which is why I don't play Metallica on stream, I found.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it'll live mute me.
Wow.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had no idea.
Oh, yeah, it's mean little shit. It's a mean little shit. Quality 1080, please? Thank you. All right. Bop, bop, bop. How's it going, Speedle? Tea time. What did you drink for tea today? I got my typical not tea.
Are we asking me or are we asking
I
Speedle?
was talking to Speedo, but how about you, my lovely sister? You can answer in the meantime.
I'm drinking Genmai Cha mixed with one of my very last cranberry apples from Trader Joe's.
Is that where is that from? I would like to venture a guess, but I'm gonna be wrong, so you just tell me.
Where's what from?
The tea, originally, like it does not sound like an American tea, so I ask.
Oh, Genmai Cha is like a roasted rice tea from Japan, and then
Okay.
the Trader Joe's cranberry apple is from Trader Joe's.
That's cool. No, I meant the Japanese one sounds cool. I've tried that.
It is my favorite tea.
I don't tease, but there's a lot of different teas I haven't tried. So like, even though I have yet to find a tea I like, I always take a sip of like a new tea because you don't know, that could be the tea, that could be the unlock, right? But I don't know. I may just never like tea. But tea is one of those things I would try because there's so many different variations, especially if you haven't tried one before.
Yes, definitely.
And high quality versus low quality tea, like cheap store tea versus like homemade fancy tea, like like different qualities too. So if someone made me like some fancy tea, I already had tea, I'd at least try it because like you made that for me. Like, the fuck? Of course I'm gonna try it. You're trying to nourish my body and soul. Of course I will try it.
Also with like, I think it's green teas. A lot of them, if it's bitter, like a bitter aftertaste, it's because the water was too hot. I was told that you're never supposed to have boiling water for that.
Yeah, you bring the water to a boil and then you wait and then you pour it, right? Like, you don't pour it steaming hot directly from the thing, right? Am I right? Maybe.
I pour it directly from my water heater thing, so I don't boil water.
Oh, Ed
but I also
Ed Asner's dead.
My tea. Who died? What?
Ed Asner, the guy who played Carl.
Oh yeah, that was a little while ago.
Yeah, 2021. But yeah, it makes it hard for him to come back and play Carl. Doug special. Is this on Disney Plus? It is. I can go watch the Up. I'm missing the other. There's Up, the Doug special mission. There's Doug Days, which is a series of shorts. It's 53 minutes or so. And then there is the new short that's coming out in front of Elemental, Carl's date or whatever. And I think that's it. Wait, is this George and AJ related? Oh yeah, George and AJ, which is the story of the Movers. Okay, interesting. There's like actually 4 or 5 films in the Up universe. I'll have to watch the other ones. I don't think I've seen any of the shorts.
I think I've seen a couple of them.
I'm gonna have like "I Love You, Miss Robot" is like one of my favorite songs. It's gonna be stuck in my head. Ah!
I had like 12 art things idea to draw like yesterday, and now my brain is just dead. Oh, a random rabbit. Really not that bad of a rabbit. Not probably what I was going for at the time, but not that bad of a rabbit. Probably because I was trying to draw a cat again.
You tried to draw a cat again?
I perpetually try and draw cats.
Well, that's how you get better at it, to be fair.
Yes.
Just keep trying.
Try.
So I went on a date yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it lasts about 2 hours. Length of movie.
Okay.
At the end of which she said, that was fun, but I think you're too high energy for me. And I was like, all right, fair enough. Whoops. I guess Energizer Rabbit excitement about hanging out with someone is too much. That's fine. Like, whatever. If I'm too much, then I'm too much. Not my fucking problem.
You don't seem that high energy to me.
I can be pretty high energy, especially if I'm excited. Especially if I'm loaded with new friend energy. Like, if it's the first time we're hanging out, and I think you're really cool, and maybe I have like a tiny, incy little bit of crush on you, I will just be like, oh, just nonstop. I will just be so excited to talk to you. You have no idea.
I mean, I've known you for 20 years. I should have some idea.
You should have some idea, yeah. You know, when I get excited, I talk. I find anybody who will listen about whatever I'm excited about, and then I talk until I'm exhausted. Very excitable. I'm like a puppy.
I mean, I didn't think that was too high energy, but okay. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Oh. I love when people like care about retweet my things. It's like a little hug. It's like a hey, I like your stuff. Other people should see it too type hug. I'm gonna smoke this ball and I'm sitting in front of you.
Okay. I am once again attempting to draw a cat.
I believe in you. Looks like a cartoon cat so far.
Yeah.
I like it.
I haven't had the opportunity to kill it yet. Well, not kill, but mess up.
If you go find this cat's awesome. Keep trying this cat. So yeah, that seems to be par for the course for my dates, though. Just a lot of, I get like even if it's like a first friend hangout, I can be really high energy.
Don't stick your fingers up anybody else's nose, and I think you'll be doing good.
I can't. I'm on the computer.
Good.
Man, I don't hang out with someone like in person first ever again. That was some awkward shit I did in fucking Austin. I would go to people's houses without meeting them in public first. Like, what is wrong with me? I am just insane. I didn't know what I was doing. Also, I got invited to this couple's house, and then I did not get the idea that they wanted both to fuck me. I did not understand that concept. And so we just played video games, and then they took me home. And they never talked to me again. I was so naive. I had no idea. I was
they should have been more explicit then.
like that point in my life, I was like, I didn't even like think about like a threesome. Like never even thought. It never even occurred to me. You mean people would be interested in me? I had no idea. Like it never clicked with me. Like I get it now, but like then I was completely clueless why people wanted to hang out with me, and these people wanted to hang out with me. We hung out. It was a little weird. They sent me home, and then we realized, like I was literally going to sleep. As I fell asleep, and my eyes stopped like, God damn it! What the fuck? That's my whole life. I'm presented with these awesome opportunities, but I'm so naive and/or oblivious that I miss out. That's been like everything that's happened in my life's been basically that, like basically that over and over again. It's pretty funny. Make some great stories. Like knowing now, I would definitely would have slept with that couple. But I was so naive. I had no idea that was like a thing. Like wife swapping was not something, or wife swapping is pretty rude ways. What is that called? Swinging.
Swinging?
Thank you. Swinging was something I was not even aware of, much less polyamory or anything else. I had the feelings of polyamory, but I didn't have the words to express it for decades. There's one time, also in Austin, I wanted to date this guy, and I was so nervous that he had this giant L-shaped couch. And he sat on one end of it, and he put we watched wrestling, watched a Ric Flair compilation together. And we're sitting there, and I just sat at the farthest place I could from him. Because I was so nervous. I even apologized to him on the way home, but he didn't say 2 words to me. He just talked me home, dropped me off, and never said a word to me. I think I offended him. I just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted to fuck me, sir. You weren't explicit. I didn't know. I thought you just wanted to watch wrestling. It's so funny to me. Like I just thought you wanted to watch wrestling. It never occurred to me that someone would be attracted to me at that time. It makes me laugh. I like it was an awkward moment in the moment, but like I look back and Jesus Christ, some movie shit right there. Like I'm totally writing that into a scene in one of my movies one day. I started working on one of my scripts recently too. Delicious non-brand tea. Boom, 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 boom. What the fuck? What? Okay, I love you. What's up, baby? Hi. Hi, I love you. I love you. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop.
Meow?
Meow! Oh, it was so cute. I was hanging out with my polycule, and we were watching Drive Angry. Me and my Metamor were just meowing back and forth to each other throughout the movie. It was really adorable. Man, that coughing is really annoying. I'm so sorry, y'all. Meow, 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 meow. There's been a shake-up of the shelves since you last were here. We moved I now have a watch pile to watch through of physical movies I haven't seen yet, that I've been meaning to. And then I have kind of moved some stuff around. I put some stuff away, and I moved these things to the forefront to hide the jumble of stuff behind it. And I'm starting to do the same here. So I have tubs for all the stuff. I just the tubs buried over here underneath 2 Transformers tubs, 3 Transformers tubs. Apologies, I can count. Oh no, it's 2 Transformers tubs and 3 video game tubs. In the middle of all that is the tub with the horror dude, the shelf candy. That's what it's called. The decorations. And when I move, I'll have a home. It has this nice deep shelf I could like put stuff on. Like it's currently holding my trade paperbacks, but it's not gonna be the home of my trade paperbacks. It's just what I got for now. When I move, I'll get new shelving.
Well, it's okay. It's an okay cat. It has no spark.
What's that?
I said it's an okay cat, but it has no spark.
Can you move it up so we can see it? I think they're a cute cat.
They are cute, but there's no spark. It doesn't have the spark.
It doesn't have the touch.
It just doesn't have. Yeah, it doesn't have the spark. I'm gonna try inking it and see if it sparks while inking.
Sure. I believe in it. It can be happy kitty. We can all be happy kitty. Just like this happy kitty right here. This little stealth loaf that's sitting right here. Happy button, happy button.
Hi, Ron. Are you still around, Ron?
I love making my kitty happy. I love when she purrs. It's happy noise to me. It's happy noise to me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I love you, Sherlock. You're my baby, no matter what. I love you. Yes, it's true. I'll see it through, just me and you. Whee! Don't fall. Ow, you shocked me. There's a lot of static electricity happening in this room. The cat's staticky. I wear like fleece shoes, like house shoes, so I'm staticky. So between my cat shocked me right here on my pinky, or my ring finger, and it really hurt.
Ow.
Yeah.
I'm sure she didn't mean to
no, of
shock
course not.
you.
Of course not. No. She's not doing it on purpose. She's just being a cute little cat, existing and being cute. Also, look at this candy corn Hello Kitty I have on my microphone here. Look how cute it is.
Mew. Okay.
Mew. Mew. Mew.
I can't really see.
Mew. Mew. Mew.
Oh, there. Now I can see
Mew. Mew.
Very
Mew.
cute. Yep.
I got it in a Giant Dracula Fun Pack. Meow, 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 meow. La 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 la. I don't know where I'm going. My brain's melting a little bit. I'm just having like a little brain melty moment.
You're
It's
allowed to
like
have
plastic
melty
touch.
brains.
It's like plastic touch with a hot like wire or something. It's like melty a little bit.
My brain is melted. I just went split with my head.
Coughing so hard, my eyes started watering. Like, oh boy, I'm having a good time tonight. Ah. Nah. Oh, I gotta relace my shoes. I've been meaning to since May last year. I got these laces May last year. I don't even know if they're long enough. What's that?
I said, yay for laces.
I got them specifically. One, they were longer than they should be longer. They're the longest I could find. They are also pink, and a pale pink, unlike the current pink I have, which are hot pink, which are fine, but like pale pink looks much better, and I need to swap it. Plus it matches my outfits, my patches, my on my jacket, and like my back patch. You know. Look, I might be archaic looking when I get dressed up, but at least I look good for that era. That's all I'm saying. I should look like I dropped out of the '90s, but fuck it, at least I look hot.
I mean, I think I never fell out of the '90s either.
You are like '90s lesbian chic outfits, though. It's just funny. You were always like flannels and skirts with t-shirts.
I feel like that was more like Seattle grunge.
Yeah, it was the '90s.
Yeah.
Grunge was the '90s. Grunge fashion was the '90s. So yeah, exactly.
I still have. Did I tell you I finally, after like decades of like secretly, like not so secretly, like longing for that, I finally got Doc Martens.
Yay! I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
I need to get some boots. That'd be cool.
I miss Payless and the Payless boots.
I want to get boots with like 5-inch platforms or something so I can be tall.
One of my funniest discoveries was the fact that we wore the exact same boots in high school. And for years.
Payless boots? Yep, Payless boots. Payless steel toes specifically.
Yes, exactly. I loved them.
It's
I miss
why I
Kayla.
hurt Heather so bad when she kicked me, because I reflexively kicked her back and put with my heel-toe shoes right in her damn shin.
She shouldn't have kicked you to begin with. I don't know why she thought that was a good idea. You don't just go around kicking
I was
people.
being a dick. I was being a dick,
no.
but she kicked me. She could have just told me that. I don't know. Tell
I
me to
don't
stop
know.
it. Stop me then.
I was saying she should not have kicked you.
I know, but I was being shitty to her. It was in response to. It was an earned kick.
No, not that one. Other ones were. But that one, she just walked up to you and she was like, hey, and kicked you.
And I bruised her shin. Everyone got mad at me. Like, you kicked the girl. I was like, so fucking what? She hit me first for no reason. You're right. I think you're right. She had no reason. But it was kind of earned. I was a dick to her all the time. That's why I'm saying it was kind of earned. I was kind of a shitty person to her. Anyway.
I mean, she was kind of a shitty person to you too, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, like.
It's a two-way street, but I started it.
Yeah.
For sure. She was like that because she found me obnoxious in general. She hated the fact that everyone thought I was cool enough to keep around. And it's fine. I like causing that kind of consternation in people.
I mean, you have the capacity to be obnoxious. You aren't obnoxious all the time. I have the capacity to be obnoxious too.
Oh, I haven't been like that person in a long ass time.
You weren't obnoxious all the time, even in high school, despite what you may think. You were not
screaming "Hello, my gorditas" to random people as they walk by, and I'm just carrying on, fucking wrestling around with Tony and Josh. I mean,
I found you funny, so.
I guess. Why? I was so obnoxious back then.
I did not think you were obnoxious.
Clearly. I gotta update my movie log. Which is this one. I keep piles of composition notebooks near me at all times. So this one's my movie log that I started last year when my last log filled up. For those who don't know, here's my last log. My previous movie log. I had a movie log way back in the day, but those got lost in a move sometime. Covering page from one page to the other. Oh yeah, so at some point I ran out of ink in my black pen that I was using. Then I used a ballpoint pen, and then I used blue ink from an art pen, and then I used purple ink from an art pen, and then I finally got some new pens. I got a pack of these Sharpie S gel that I really like.
Really? I bought a pack of Sharpie S gels, and I don't know if they're just a bad pack, but I can't get any of them to write. Like, I just bought them.
Did you take out the little plastic ball on the tip?
I did. And then I gave them to Glenn. I gave them to Glenn.
Oh, okay. Did he get them to work?
I don't think he tried past the two. Like, the first one I took out, I couldn't get to write it all, and then I threw it away. And I thought it was dead. And the second one, I was like, can you get this to work? And then he messed with it, and I'm like, if you can get them to work, you can have the whole pack.
I had never had a problem with them.
They might have just been past their use-by date, because pens have those.
Take off I'll every time I take one of these balls, I go like this and go right. I try to write and realize the little wax balls on the tip. I take off the tip and it works immediately. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I took off the wax ball and it just wasn't working. I was really.
Yeah, I love these pens.
They were on clearance sale though, so that's why I was thinking maybe.
Okay, that might have been it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I kind of want to make this an orange cat.
Hell yeah, orange cats rule. 326.
My cousin has 2 orange cats.
Killer Sally.
And one's a girl.
Are you familiar with Quantum Leap?
I may have seen a couple episodes.
The new Quantum Leap show is very, very, extremely, very good.
Okay.
I'm like 7 episodes in. It's very, very good. And it's a continuation of the original series, too, in a way.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. 327. Gone in 60 seconds. 2000. And that was that in the satellite of love. Alright, I'm caught up on my movie log now.
Yay!
What I do have, and I'm also currently transcribing my Letterboxd list of physical media to a notebook because I don't expect Letterboxd will exist forever. So I'm in the process of writing out everything I own, basically, for insurance purposes. Having a backup like this is better than having a digital backup. Like I'm having is equally as good, I should say, than having a digital backup on a website somewhere that could disappear. Now I have a physical backup, and whenever I add a title, I'll just write it in, and I'll have a separate book for my TV shows and stuff, and another book for my comics, and I'll just log things here and there. But yeah, I'm 208 movies into this log. It's been a few days. Been doing it about a week. I'll pick it up, I'll write down like 2-3 pages, and then, which is like 18, 20 titles, 18 to 25 titles or so, and then I just put it down and go about my day, get the wild hair, I get bored. The minute I have the urge, I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. Movie log, start doing my logs, so I don't forget.
You could also just leave it black and white. Pretty cute black and white.
Oh, shit! Thanks for the resub, JL!
Yay!
How are you doing, buddy? Did you see the Power Rangers reunion movie trailer? Did you see it? Look, we can actually talk about Power Rangers. I'm excited to see it. Did you see it? Oh my god. I can't wait to see the movie. They're bringing back the Blue Ranger and the Black Ranger and they talk about Trini. What Trini's been missing for 20 fucking years. She went to what was it? A UN summit. One episode and never came back because the actress died.
Oh no.
Or that's the end of the episode. Or sorry, it was when they came back. Everyone came back but Trini, and they mentioned in dialogue that she was at a UN summit, and that's why they ended up getting a new fifth Ranger. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I've met Trost, and I've met Bosch. And of course Jason David Frank, who's now passed away. May he rest in peace. So I've met those 3. And what's her name? Tatiana? What's her name? Karen Ashley. That's her name. I didn't know Karen Ashley was Karen Ashley Jackson. That's I guess her full name now. But I didn't know who she was until later. But like I was talking to her at a convention because she was at a table and I didn't know who she was. But like we were just having a conversation randomly, and then like later we were packing up the convention, our booth, the convention, and walking. And I walked by her booth and I was like, "Oh, it's the Yellow Ranger! Damn it! I didn't know that." We were having a nice conversation about movies, and it was kind of cool.
She probably enjoyed like normal human interaction versus fan action.
Rabbit. Well, he may have recorded some stuff before he passed. That was filmed a while ago. So, he may be in the episode briefly. Or mentioned in the episode, at least. But there have been other Green Rangers, right? Like every Green Ranger ranked from best to worst. Here we go. Elephant Spirit Ranger. Garbage. Mike from Samurai Rangers. Garbage. Oh, hey. Joe Rawlings from Lightspeed Rescue. That dude was cool. Carlos Vallarta in Turbo. Yeah, Of course, there's Jungle Fury coming in as a villain, but, Former Ranger. I never saw Super Mega Force, and this Jake guy looks kind of like a doofus. I'm sure he's fine. He just looks like a doofus. Xander Bly. Mystic Force, huh? Alright. I haven't seen Mystic Force. Bridge Carson. He was a Green Ranger? No, alright. I remember him fucking being the Red Ranger. I don't remember him being the Green Ranger. Anyway, he apparently was both in that series. Ninja Storm I haven't seen. And Riley from Dino Charge, I haven't seen that yet. Izzy from Dino Fury, I saw an episode of Dino Fury. And Ziggy from RPM, yeah, Ziggy Grover from RPM. That was a good one. Now, I don't think I saw Lost Galaxy or Time Force. Or I did see. Oh yeah, Adam. Adam was the Green Ranger in Turbo and Zeo. Oh, I thought he was the Black Ranger. I'm so confused, man. I need to rewatch some stuff, I guess. Of course.
Maybe also was multiple Rangers.
Who? What?
I said maybe he was also multiple Rangers.
I'm sure. Adam was the second Green Ranger. Okay, so but he was the Black Ranger before, right? Yes. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Excellent. Okay, I didn't see him as Green Ranger, but I saw him as the Black Ranger. So he was a Black and Mighty Morphin. Oh right, that's right. Season 3, right? Post Alien Rangers miniseries. Isn't that right?
Are we asking me? Because I have not watched the full episode of any Rangers.
Nope, I'm asking JL, who is the fucking expert.
Oh, good. Sorry.
Okay.
I am.
So after the first 2 seasons, I kind of get the smattering of things I've seen. I've seen all of RPM, but it was a Japanese version of RPM. And Go Onger, as it's called. Go Onger, Go Ganger, Go Ranger. Anyway, the car one with the cool Terminator 2 vibes going on with the villain and Skynet and all that. And then I've seen smattering of episodes here and there of other series. Like, I've seen various episodes where they brought past Rangers back to newer shows. The Red Ranger crossover, like, that was really cool. Seeing Red, or I think it's called Seeing Red? I can't remember. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow.
It's been 1 week. Sorry. The damn song just popped out of nowhere.
Now it's stuck in my head, too.
Yes! Victory! I don't know what that victory was, but victory!
Not victory. Now I'm mad at you.
The plan is working! Did you not like the cat, by the way?
Oh, I did. I just didn't feel like coloring it. My stomach is bothering me a little bit, and I just had to push back.
Yeah, I understand.
I do not know what I'm currently drawing here.
You need to move the art up if you can. 2 pumpkins on top, one on top of the other.
Yes, definitely. 100%. That's what I'm drawing.
Ta-da!
Definitely pumpkins. Definitely not a weird abortion creature.
I say, let's see here. You've been rewatching Lightspeed. Oh, that's cool. I should probably like watch some of that at some point. Currently, I've been doing Saturday morning cartoons in Discord that no one shows up to, so I don't
My
know.
husband would if he didn't have to go to work on Saturdays.
Oh, I understand. Everyone's busy, and it's just like, okay. Someday I will have people on the Discord who aren't busy on Saturdays at 11 a.m. And then they will watch cartoons with me, and it'll be great. And eventually it'll be like also Power Rangers and, you know, Mystic Knights of Tir and Nog and Big Battle Bad Beetleborgs and VR Troopers and a tattooed teenage alien something that fucking shit show. And then there was a bunch of more. I can't think off the top of my head. Oh, there's the U.S. Kamen Rider. Maybe actually watch some Japanese versions of the show. You need to move the art up again. And feel free to take a handbrake. We've been live 50 minutes now.
I did take a handbrake. You just were talking to JL about Power Rangers during
that's fair. Oh, since I moved to YouTube, well, that's fine. I would probably download them anyway. I used to have every Power Rangers Japanese series. I had a DVD-R spindle full of like discs, and each disc contained like a season or half a season of a Power Rangers show, and I had everything from the beginning, the inception of Super Sentai, all the way to at the time, Go Longer, which was the new series. So I had everything at one point. I don't have those CDs anymore, and I don't have those files anymore, so. But, in the same vein, I did just get the last 2 Ultraman sets I'm probably going to get for a while. I got The Ultraman, which is the animated series. And then I got Ultraman 80. And why is this going to be the last one for a while? Well, this is the 8th or 9th season that I picked up. And I've watched 6 episodes of the first season. So, at this point, that's 9 seasons, 52 episodes each. Hey, thanks for the bits, JL. That's very generous of you. And this is also when they started doing DVDs instead of Blu-rays, because I guess the elements aren't in high def. But still, I'd rather have put these on a single Blu-ray instead of a bunch of discs, DVDs like this. Thinner, smaller packages. Plus, like, Blu-ray just presents the material better than DVD, even in SD. And everyone's like, oh, but it's only SD. Yes, Blu-ray is just a disc format. content from every resolution could go on it, and it displays it in a more realistic and true to life form than you would see on a fucking DVD, where there's interlacing and fucking MPEG shreds everything, and like, holy fuck. SD on BD is beautiful, and everyone should be able to embrace that. Stop complaining it's not in high def when there's no high def elements to be had. Well, this probably has high def elements, but it probably costs a lot. Assuming it still exists, it probably costs a lot because they'd have to scan it all, touch it up. And it depends on which elements they have. They might have just work print elements, which means there would still be animation errors to fix, and all sorts of other shit. Like, there's so many problems with old animation and how it was done. Because old animation, you write it, you record it, then you animate it. And the process of animating it is animated by hand with hand cells and everything. So there's a painted background. There's a cell for every character and every pose that they do, every mouth shape that they make. Right? There is all these elements. You photograph them, or you I guess you're kind of telecine. You're taking a photo of. You're basically projecting the image of the cell in the background onto a 35 millimeter or usually 16 millimeter print. That print is the work print. Then they're edited, and then after being edited together, sound effects added, voice added, they run through. It's work print. There's additional animation that's done to correct errors if there's money available. A lot of animated shows did not have that. Otherwise, they go from work print to a final cut. Probably trimming a few things here and there to make it fit in time. Because you might script something to take only like 2 pages, but it might take actually 2.5 pages worth of screen time. And so you have to like trim things here and there. So yeah, I'm excited. Well, what's up? What'd you do this last week, my dear sister?
Oh my gosh, I have to think about that.
Okay.
Nothing. Because it was my injection day on Sunday, and I was feeling very splat.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yep. And the weekend before that, well, Tuesday, I have my doctor's appointment for my eyes, and I found out I have an astigmatism.
No!
Yeah, so I have to change my glasses prescription. Dang. And the doctor recommended bifocals because, you know, I'm getting old.
Oh, my poor sister getting a little old.
Yes. And before that, we went to IKEA on Sunday.
I just got a prescription, and my eyes are already going bad. Like, I need another doctor checkup, like, again. Optometrist checkup.
Well, you're supposed to go, like, every so often because of that.
It's been less than a year.
Yeah. I am drawing a wildcat.
I got these glasses early last year, I think. We're coming up on a year, but...
Yep. A year. I shall call this Fluffy Terror. Because it is one. Did you mute you and then forget to unmute you?
Nope. I'm still here.
Okay.
I got distracted by social media.
Oops.
Oopsie poopsie. I like talking to people. I can't help it. I talk to people and I talk to people and then I talk to people some more. I can't help it. I don't know why I keep pointing at it. I can't help it, but I keep doing it. And then when I say doing it, and then I get the song "Doing It Well" stuck in my head. Because I'm doing it well. My life's so weird sometimes.
It's okay. You're allowed to be so weird.
I like being weird.
Good.
The thing is, about being weird is people find weird hot. I'm like, yeah. I'm weird because I'm just me, man. I don't know. I've always been this weird, idiosyncratic being, you know?
Yep.
My friend says, Val, I think you might be the only one of you that has ever existed ever. And I was like, oh, I mean, that's good. But what do you mean? She's like, my personality type and the way I am, the way I act, the way I talk, move, and exist in the world. I'm like, that's probably true for everybody. But I think what they mean is like, I'm just a rare beast.
Yep.
I am a rare beast indeed.
Yep.
I like this weird monster cat. It's cool. It's pretty cool. I thought it was going to be pumpkins, and then suddenly it became cat. El gato! El gato demino.
Monster cat!
El chupa cat pra. It's a vampy cat. Look at it.
I call it a fluffy terror.
Fluffy terror. That's all cats, though.
Yeah.
Beep boop boo. Meow. Meow.
There we go. Incredibly difficult pose direction to draw. I don't know why I did this to myself.
Because it's awesome. You gotta draw whatever it's chasing after, also. Like a cute little mouse toy or something. Oh, what if it's this cool little skull? Maybe it's chasing after a little skull or something. Or a severed hand. Or an eyeball. Maybe it's an eyeball. Rip. We lost it.
I don't have any space.
Right between the
paws.
You do. Plenty of space between the paws in front of the face, right in that little gap. Make a little eyeball or something. Or not, whatever. It's all good. You're the artist. Just throwing ideas out there.
It's probably just like a string.
I'm gonna say it's a blood vessel.
Okay.
Because it's a creepy monster cat. It chasing after a tendon. Look,
or a tiny little fly.
Ooh, that's cute.
Oh my
gosh. Just buzzing around, don't mind me. Buzz, 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 buzz.
There's like ouch.
Are you okay?
Yeah. My shoulder just popped, that's all. My tummy is mad at me for some weird reason.
I'm sorry, your tummy mad. Do you need to step away?
No, I don't know. I think it's because I took pain. I mean, I ate though, but I only ate a banana, and then I took pain medicine, and then I ate more. So I think I needed to put more food in my stomach before I took the pain medicine. You know?
Boring Info Guy says, "Here I come to lurk away."
Hi. It must be like 1 o'clock.
It must be. Yes, it is. 1:04.
I'm going to make.
Hey, Boring Info Guy. How's work going? Hopefully, it's not too stressful. I still remember my mouth shapes. I don't remember much else from ASL, but I remember mouth shapes. And mouth shape practice. That's probably one of the fascinating things about ASLs. It's also a combination of your face, the face you make while you do the sign. It's just like there's like so many. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful language. It's like if the Matrix was real, like in the sense that like I could plug in the thing and learn a language, that would be the fucking one I want to learn first. Japanese the second, but I miss being able to speak in ASL. ASL was, to me, one of the coolest like 3 years of my of my life. I hung out with deaf people. We played Magic together. I hung out in the community with my deaf friends, and it was like really fucking cool. And I've always been a bit like hard of hearing, and it's probably because I have a auditory processing issue. So like if there's like a lot like noise happening and someone trying to talk to me, I can't hear you. I'm hearing the noise. I don't want to hear the noise. I want to hear you, but my brain has decided the noise is more important. So, yeah, I have. So like for me, like ASL would be like so helpful if I could remember it. I would probably take it again, honestly, because it's very helpful. Like I'm having a problem like expressing words, but I could sign them to you. You know what I mean?
That's actually exactly what happens when I go nonverbal. Except Glenn doesn't know ASL, so he just gets frustrated.
Work is busy, much overtime this week. I am so sorry. Overtime. There's a lot of overtime this week.
Well, I don't think he's sorry about the overtime pay.
No, but the lack of spending time with his wife's probably sucky.
Meh. He doesn't need to spend all that much time with me. I'm boring.
Stop it.
Yeah.
It's not why we love people.
Well, I mean, like Sunday.
We don't love people for the boring parts. We love people for the exciting parts. We love people for the boring parts.
Okay. I'm taking my tummy hurts break, so.
You want me to take out the screen?
I mean, all that's on the screen are kitty cats, so.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Move the arts lefter and upper.
Lefter and upper. How's that?
Move the right cat up a little bit, tiny bit.
There.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
You take a break. It's okay. You step away if you need to. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You need to step away. I'll take you off screen or whatever. It's not a big deal.
Alright, I will let you know. Currently, I just need to
recline.
Yeah.
I understand.
Oh gosh.
And it's probably just be that you have to burp, which is the funny thing. I get like, oh, my stomach, oh. And suddenly I go burp. I'm like, oh, I feel better now. But I'll be like miserable for like 45 minutes before the burp finally comes out. And just thinking I'm gonna throw up or something, and it's just a burp. And I was like, oh, thanks, brain.
Darn air in the system.
Yeah, there's a complaint in the system. Hey! Oh my god, JL. Thank you so much. Wow, I might actually be able to get one of those box sets that's limited this month that actually goes through.
Yay.
Holy shit. Like, yeah, wow. The one you love is the one you can just be with without having to do anything. but it's also the person you most want to do things with. The thing is like everything everywhere all at once, like summed up perfectly. You know, like in another life, I would love to just do taxes and laundry with you. Like, you make the mundane things beautiful and exciting because you are here with me doing them. That's the reason why they are exciting. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, I love my girlfriend.
Yeah,
so
anyway. I think you're gonna have to
take you off the screen. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Me deafen. Hello, everyone. Apologies for the issues. They happen sometimes. You know, like, yeah. So, blah, 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 words. I don't know. It's been an interesting couple weeks for like movies. Like, oh yeah, we didn't meet last week because my darling sister had a doctor's appointment of some sort. I can't remember which. Dentist, doctor, something important. Didn't matter what it is. Something important. Had to go. So I did stream games last week, but I didn't really talk about movies. And so I watched a lot of movies, a lot of good movies recently. And there's going to be a podcast tomorrow, podcast recording. Let me also drop the Secret Cinema Discord. That is our Discord for anybody here who wants to join. I had a previous Discord that I have shuttered because this is now my third. I'm on my third iteration of my Discord, but this is going to be the one because I figured out what I most like to talk about, and I don't really care about the other stuff. So I talk about video games in a whole bunch of other places in my life, but like I have no interest in like engaging in video games in my Discord. In my Discord, I want movies. I like movies and some TV shows and series, but like I'm super into movies, and my Discord's now geared for movies. It also has wrestling because I'm also into wrestling. There'll probably be a toy channel at some point. But we celebrate Halloween every day. We like movies. That's the Discord. That's it. Eventually, when we do live recordings of podcasts, well, we do those now, but like eventually, when I figure things out, you'll be able to come and sit in the audience, the voice chat of the podcast, and send text to the show I will have that set up in like such a way that I want people to be able to interact with the show, but not in the Twitch stream. And like in the Twitch stream, it's different. The show is just there to view, but I would like to. Cause it's called movie. It's called Couch Tomatoes Movie Chat. You know, like, so we're just talking about movies, and I would like to eventually be able to have guests come on. Maybe if someone's bringing good points up in the text chat, I'm like, hey, do you want to come on and fucking tell us what you said? And maybe I'll have that person come on and do a little guest spot, and then I just think it'd be really fun. So, we're working around figuring that out, figuring out how to make that work. Also probably do like live movie streams here where I'm here, the movie's not here, the movie's not heard, but you can hear the Discord chatter happening as we watch the movie, and you'll know obviously what movie it is. But but if you want to watch the movie, to be in the Discord in that chat in the live chat to watch the movie itself. That's kind of the idea, but we're not there yet. Baby steps. Cthulhu voices. When I'm in a scary game, like if I play Phasmophobia with somebody, because I don't play it by myself, I only play it with groups. If I'm playing Phasmophobia with somebody and scary stuff happens, what will happen as I run through the door? I spend a lot of time in the truck because I'm a coward. I can't do horror games. I love watching horror games. I can't play horror games. I am too terrified and too autistic. I just project myself onto a character in the game. I can't handle it. Can't handle being that scared. I literally was in a. I watched Justin Styleband play a couple rounds or a couple hours of Alien Isolation, and just watching that game gave me anxiety. So. But yeah, we have fun here in the Discord. It's all good. I should probably upload some emojis since I don't have any at present. It's here, workspace, images. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot. Doot. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Open. Boop, 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 boop. Excellent. There. Alright, all the emotes are now uploaded. The Discord now has emotes. It was that easy. I literally, the 2 seconds there, I went and selected all my emotes and uploaded them. Boom. They're all named properly. Well, the Cram Discord you can just leave. Take it easy, Born Info guy. The Cram Discord you can leave. The Sanctum you can leave. Only Discord for me that matters is Secret Cinema now. And I assume the previous streamers on the Cram Discord have their own Discords at this point. I know Toon Man had one. Maybe that's just where the McLean brothers went. I don't know. I hope they found a place. And anyways, that's Cram is now owned by Justin. I don't think Justin does anything on it. It just sits there, rotting and festering. But yeah, I wish every streamer that was on that Discord good luck and with their community and stuff, because I don't wish bad things on anybody. Even if I had left on bad terms with some people, I still don't wish bad things on them. I wish only the best things on them, because the reason that even happened was because just the different places we are in our lives. And I hope, there's always a chance. I don't know. But I haven't given any reconciliation any thought at present. I am busy doing my own things. I'm just so busy with like a million other things that I just haven't given it a thought. Maybe someday. But I ain't too worried about it. I'm not huge on the reconciliation train to begin with, so I generally burn bridges when we burn bridges. I name bomb the fuck of them because I'm never gonna come back, and then I turn the water into fucking gasoline and make sure there's a river of fire, so I can't swim across either. Ain't nobody going back because the only way home is forward. There's only one way home. It's that way. You keep going that way. There's only one way home. So yeah, this became a just chatting stream because my sister had to go. She'll be back in a few minutes, a little bit, I think. But until then, let's move this to just chatting. So I don't want to be in the wrong section. There we go. Reconciliation? Yeah, not everyone needs reconciliation. Sometimes you just grow, you learn, you grow, and you move on, and that's it. That's totally healthy too. But I ain't worried about it right now. Talk to me again in a few years. I'm in a better place in my life, and I can give energy to thinking about stuff like that. Boop, 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 boop. Reconciliation is something that future me will have to think about. So, I still don't trust some people in that group. Anyway, I've seen a lot of good movies in the last 2 weeks. So yeah, let's go look at my movies I watched. Last 2 weeks. Oh, I finally saw Encanto. I really liked it. I can see how some of my autistic friends and neurodivergent friends specifically saw that it was like about generational abuse that keeps going on and how we should just accept it. And like I understand why they got that perspective from the movie. That reading can be definitely done with the provided context. But I thought that was a really good movie, and the songs were really good, and I liked the strong girl representation quite a bit. And I also watched the National Treasure films this week. Those last 2 weeks, actually. That was fun to revisit. I probably won't watch those for a long time now. Because, like, they were good, but, like, I don't know. They're not, like, favorites. They're not even they're not even, like, particularly good Nick Cage roles, I don't think. They're not bad either. Nick Cage isn't capable of turning in a bad performance. If you think Nick Cage is acting bad, I hate to tell you, you're wrong. You missed the point of what he was trying to convey. Not uncommon. Nick Cage sometimes, his inspirations are weird, to say the least. Like his inspiration for the new Dracula or new Renfield film where he plays Dracula is Andy Warhol. Which, oh lord, why? Probably because he's fascinating with him as a person. So yeah, then I watched Terrifier, which I thought was bad. I need to watch Terrifier 2, which I hear is good. Cleo from 5 to 7, which was interesting. I was fascinated by that movie. Who did I watch that with? I watched that with somebody. Hold on. Let's check the movie log. My friend Lindsay. Okay. This is why I take notes. I can't remember these things. Then I also saw a Pig, which might be Nick Cage's best performance of all time. Like, man, everyone's calling it John Wick with a pig, and it's not. It's not. It's not. There's revenge in this movie, but there's no violence in this movie. I mean, there's violence at the beginning, but like, I mean, violence is in the revenge isn't a violent revenge. The revenge is an emotional revenge. Instead of killing him or doing something violent, he makes him remember the thing he loves the most that is now lost to him. That's such beautiful revenge. You have experienced loss. I will remind you of that gaping wound in your life of that woman you loved with this food I made for you. Mandrake. Ah, right. Online shop. So yeah, Pig's an incredible movie. Devastating. Then I watched Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge, which had some how do I describe it? Had hype behind it. Like people, I know people who love this movie. It's one of their favorite movies of all time. And I just thought it was okay. A 6 out of 10 type. It's okay movie. And then I was let down a second time, like right after when I watched Another Wolf Cop, sequel to Wolf Cop, a movie I really really liked. But Another Wolf Cop just fell super flat. There's some really funny moments, but everything else around those funny moments is just flat. And there's some really yikesy jokes, which it's comedy. What do you expect? They always have yikesy ass jokes these days. It seems. Then I watched 13 Steps of Maki, The Young Aristocrats from 1975. Which is a Japanese martial arts film. It stars Etsuko Shihomi, who's in the Sister Street Fighter films, and was the first woman to be accepted to the Japan Action Club, Shinichi Chiba's stunt team. He's fucking incredible. Fucking incredible. Maki's the leader of a female gang, and she and the rest of the gang is called the Three. She has a philosophy called the 13 Steps of Death. She is a gang member of a gang called the Stray Cats. They drive around the Stray Cat Rock Jeep from Stray Cat Rock films. Awesome action and great action sequences. Pretty good. The fucking villains are real assholes. You really want to see them die. Yeah, this should have been a fucking series. I can't believe this wasn't a series. This is a 9 out of 10. This is like one of my new favorite movies. When I make my list of favorite movies I watched in March, 13 Steps of Maki is on top of that list. So fucking good. Don't know how anyone would see it, but I have a copy of it. Then I saw Tarnished Angels, which is a Douglas Sirk film, I think. Yep, Douglas Sirk. That was pretty good. And I watched the horror film Parents, which is a Bob Balaban film. He directed Parents. Man, I really expected good things from this movie, given the pedigree. But wowie, zowie, powie, it was so weird. I know people love this movie. It's gonna be someone's cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. Then watch Death of Smoochie, which aside from some yikes jokes, Pretty fucking funny film. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Would own that one. Would watch again. That was a rewatch because I saw that back in the early 2000s when it came out, sure, on home video. Shaolin Invincibles was the next thing I watched, and this is a really weird, fun kung fu film. Good fight scenes, but also this evil emperor guy, and like animates these gorilla statues, and the gorilla statues run around knowing kung fu, and it's really silly and fun, and yeah, it's a really good time. That's free on Tubi with ads. Then I saw the Wicker Man remake, which was okay. Better than I expected. It feels like the Burning Man at the end was tacked on. It feels like before that it feels like the basket on the head was supposed to be the end, and then the studio decided that they wanted instead to have the original ending, so they tacked on the original ending. That's what it feels like. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. The Wicker Man remake's okay though. There's some really interesting things. But ultimately it wasn't successful. Nick Cage isn't appropriately directed here, so he's all over the place with his acting. That's the thing about Nick Cage. Nick Cage needs like he needs to know what he's doing. He needs a game plan. He needs a direction. You can't just put him in a scene and expect him to know what the fuck to do. Well, he might know what to do, but it won't be the same as if you sit down and get him there emotionally, mentally. The job of a director is very hard. People think it's easy. It ain't. Far from it. Then I watched The Kidnapping of the President from 1980, which is a Canadian tax shelter film from 1980 about the president being kidnapped and then held for ransom. And it's a real stinkburger. William Shatner sucks in this. This movie is a 2 thumbs down. Cannot recommend. Avoid. Then I watched the Rutger Hauer film Split Second with my friend Megan. This is like a 3rd or 4th rewatch for me. I had the Blu-ray, which I watched previously. But yeah, she really enjoyed that one. I still think it's good. It's a 7 out of 10. I think it might be essential cyberpunk with cinema because it's just weird enough. Then I watched the Smut Without Smut Satanic Horror Night, which was a mixtape video movie type thing. But it's all the porn. It's like it made from porn movies but without any of the porn scenes. So it's all the acting around the porn. Really fun, fascinating little trip. Then I watched the AGFA horror trailer show. And then I watched the AGA horror trailer show Video Rage sequel. Those are cool little trailer compilations cut like a video mixtape though, so it's kind of like a hybrid experience. You're seeing trailers, but there's truncated cut ones, and they're spliced together, and there's video collage happening. Very fascinating stuff. All that stuff's like 8 out of 10, 2 thumbs up stuff. Then I watched National Treasure Book of Secrets. That was like the first one. Alright. Then it was Justin's birthday, and he got to choose the movies. He chose The Good, the Bad, and the Weird, which still just kind of misses me somehow. It's got good action, really good action. It references westerns from all eras. You see 30s westerns reference. You see 50s westerns reference. You see spaghetti westerns reference. You see revisionist westerns reference. Easterns referenced, and Easterns are films that are like Westerns but made in countries that aren't America or Italy. Particularly in Asian countries, also called borderless cinema in Japan, where like there's like genre mishmashing happening. There's homages to that too. And it all manages to also be about how colonialism is bad, which I appreciate. Oh, you think you're back? Okay. Hello? How you feeling, dearling? Dearling, darling? I want to say dear and say darling and mix them both. There you go, dearling. Do you want to end the show early? Okay. Okie dokie. You don't have to apologize. You're you. We love you just as you are. The camera is crooked right now also. Yep. I'm bringing up the art now. Bring up the art now.
I don't have the energy for coloring anything today, so.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. We're all good. Everything's fine. I was just talking about all the movies I saw to fill time.
I'm sad now.
Yeah. For Justin's birthday, we watched Good, the Bad, and the Weird. Which is an only okay movie, in my opinion. Oops. I just spit somewhere. Yep, I just spit some spit on the floor. Neat. Whatever. It'll evaporate. And then we watched Adventures of Satoichi, which I think is the 9th movie in the series. It was really excellent. And then, for his birthday, he forced me to watch Quantum Leap, which I adored. Because at the very beginning, they mentioned Sam Beckett being lost in time in the last project, and how it was shuttered. After they lost track of him, and then the whole show is constructed about how Magic, the guy which is the nickname of the guy who runs the place, played by Ernie Hudson, excellent work here. Magic is one of the he's involved with the past show in some way, but he ends up opening back up Quantum Leap and trying just on the premise of trying to find Sam Beckett and bring him back to the present, back to his body, which has been in the room, in the waiting room, or a chamber pod or some shit ever since. Basically on life support, waiting for his essence to come back. And if you remember the end of Quantum Leap, they literally tell you that Sam Beckett never returned home, and they spelled his name wrong, those fuckers. And the whole premise of this is basically hinged on getting Sam Beckett home, and yeah, it's fucking good. It's surprisingly good. They did a race swap they did a race swap episode. They did a gender swap episode. They've done a bunch of different stuff already, and literally no yikesy content. In fact, only affirmative content. In fact, there is a main character named Ian who is played by a non-binary character, and the character's not non-binary, and they're so hot, my brain stops functioning when they're on screen. They are so ridiculously attractive. I love them. I'm going to watch them in everything ever. Holy fuck. Anyway, sorry I got excited. Ian is my favorite character in that show, and I fucking love it. Magic's really cool, and I'm on episode 7, and it's pretty cool. Talked about how the Hope Diamond was swapped for a fake, maybe. Hint, hint. Conspiracy theory.
Ian or Eden?
Huh?
The character's name is Ian or Eden?
I-E-I-A-N, Ian.
Okay. I just couldn't quite tell.
But like they're dressed in skirts and makeup and sometimes pantsuits. They're so hot and attractive and also really great character. Just a really great character. Well acted. So I'm very excited for this person's career to explode, hopefully. Yes, the new show picks up off of the end of the last show. It's absolutely worth seeing. 100,000%. It's a very good show. So
what if you never saw the original?
What's that?
What if you never saw the original? How much sense does it make?
It's fine. It's Stand on Zone. It tells you everything you need to know.
Cool.
When it references the past episode and from the previous series, it shows you the footage. So, it's okay. But yeah, New Quantum Leap's 2 thumbs up. Positive. I absolutely adore the positive representation. Just fucking love it. Ernie Hudson. You know, the guy from Ghostbusters. I hate the new interface in IMDb. God. They made it so obtuse and ugly. Oh. I had to check if Ernie Hudson was reprising a role, but he was not. He was not in the original show. But yeah. Absolutely approve of the new show. A great remake. Or I guess relaunch. It's his own show. So the main character, unbeknownst to the rest of the main characters, secretly goes into the Quantum Leap and begins the leap with a targeted destination. Right? Everyone's like, why the fuck did he do this? Including his girlfriend, who is also in on the project. This is the project lead that did this. So she plays the owl role. His wife, his girlfriend, I guess, his fiance, something like that. They're in a relationship. She's the one with the pad following him around. But there's also another leaper out there who may be from the future. We don't know yet. It's just hinted at. I'm so excited for the show. It's so good. So good. So good. So good. You must see this if you're a fan of Quantum Leap. Me and Justin are talking about rewatching Quantum Leap. While waiting for the season 2 to come out. I was a big fan of Quantum Leap back when it was on. Watch reruns of it all the time. Yeah. Can you move your art up a little bit? What's you drawing?
I don't even know.
It was like a pony from My Little Pony.
Maybe. I thought it was maybe a deer, but it could be a pony.
My little deer, my little deer. That's where My Little Pony needs to go. Like different types of animals that are similar shape. Give me a My Little Pony friend, but it's a fucking giraffe, babes. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be cool. And her whole personality is about uplifting others. And then she also has the power to lift people into the air telekinetically.
I just don't know which direction the deer's leggies go, so I'm confused.
Well, make an artistic, impressionistic version.
That's what I'm doing.
Hell yeah. Okay, I see how the deer bends. Okay. It's actually a little different from a horse. Oh man, sorry. One of these freeze dried freeze dried. I was snacking on a little freeze dried Skittles, but like they're hard candy. But when you suck on them for like 30 seconds, they start falling apart. But the center turns like powder, and I just actually inhaled some of that powder. Oh, that sucked. Unexpected, unfortunate. I mean, my little brony, my little brony. So yeah, I watched Quantum Leap, and that was the end of his birthday. He's now 40, 39? He might be 39. That was my polycool. I watched Drive Angry, went over like gangbusters. I forgot how much yikesy content was in that movie. And yet still, I think it's a fun ride and worth taking, because most of the yikesy content is said by people who are then retributively killed for being part of a cult that's kidnapped this dude's granddaughter. So he escaped hell to go get her back. Not to bring her back to hell, but to free her from the cult, I mean, before they sacrifice her to bring Satan to Earth. And it's even revealed in the movie that that Satan doesn't care about the fucking cultists. He's like, doesn't want you to kill kids. He's not into killing kids because they're innocent. They don't go to hell. They go right to heaven because they haven't sinned yet. So that's excuse me. It's explained in the movie. I thought it was funny. But the accountant played by William Fichtner is such a fun character. The action sequences are also really, really good. Then I watched this found footage film called Cult Following. But it wasn't a true found footage film. It's one of those movies that's like, it's predicated on being a found footage film, but it also cuts away to a camera that's not there to show a different angle. And when it does so, it shows a camera that's not there, that the other camera's not there. Which is a very not found footage thing to do. So it's hard to say. I gave it a 6 out of 10. It was only okay. Then I watched a new M. Night Shyamalan film, Knock at the Cabin.
Ooh.
What a letdown.
Aw, man.
It hinges on burying your gaze. That somehow, I don't want to spoil any more than that. Just it's got me captivated. It's a cool idea. I'm going with it. I figured out the premise that it's then explicitly explained to me later for some reason, even though I liked it better when it was subtle. And then after that, there's a whole scene just absolutely ruins the movie. Just absolutely ruins the movie. The movie just
had that
lost
with
me.
Signs.
I really like Signs.
I haven't liked.
Sorry, go ahead.
The one scene that ruined it for me, I didn't like. But other than that, it was.
Which
fun.
part? The water?
No.
What was it?
The scene where the alien walks through the video. I just felt like the reveal was too soon.
Oh, that might be true. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of people have around that water thing, like, but why? Well, the Earth's covered mostly water, and we go to the depths of the ocean where we can't even survive. What's your fucking point? Like, that's not an excuse. When there's a valuable mineral in a dangerous place, we just protect our people, and we still go get that mineral or whatever, right? Like, that's the dark side of everything. It's like,
no, I was fine with the water aspect. Move your art up. It was just too soon. It killed the suspense for me.
Oh, Batista's great. Nothing in this movie is wrong with the acting. All the acting is great. The directing is really suspenseful. It loses me in the last 5 minutes of the movie. It had me all the way up until suddenly this happened. Like, okay. Whatever.
I really like the shape of this deer.
Raptor, I think the thing about Sixth Sense is most people will have that ending spoiled for them. It's a pretty common knowledge spoiler. That was the thing that went around in that movie. Oh, who cares? He was blah, 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 blah. I don't want to spoil it in case someone hasn't seen it, but like, you know, like, oh yeah, thanks. Maybe I wanted to watch the movie. I've liked every Shyamalan film up until Old. Old I didn't like. I haven't seen The Visits. The one I haven't seen. I didn't like Old, and I didn't like Knock at the Cabin, and Lady in the Water was okay. I feel like the big step on Lady in the Water was that it is a vanity project when he puts himself in a major center role. Also, that role is some sort of savior through his storytelling, like a Jesus figure, but for writing, it reeks with fucking hubris, and I hate it.
And he's not a very good actor.
No, he's great in small roles. His small role in Knock at the Cabin, perfect. Right. That's the kind of role he needs to be in. I think he realizes that too, because the Village, that was a good role. It's a very small role, It's one scene.
But the Village was before Lady in the Water, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a buddy. Oh yeah, you told me that. All right. Yeah, I know. I like most of his movies. Even The Happening, I really liked. I think it has huge flaws. Yeah. Should have been called The Red Tide instead. Yes, it should have been called Red Tide instead.
They should have explained more about the bees. There's like one very.
I finally watched The Breakfast Club. There's some character arcs that I had a problem with, but I feel like I'm not the first one to say. Oh no, it's a lot of old movies are problematic because we weren't as a society knowledgeable that these were problems. Okay, it's like things that we have, psychology, mental health, etc. through years of like going through it with people, figuring these things out. It's like a slow process of understanding, and that's why so many old arts that are considered classics have yikesy content in it. A lot of people just were ignorant. They didn't realize they were being fucking yikesy as fuck. It just was so normalized. That's not an excuse. That doesn't excuse it. That's just an explanation. Just be clear.
It's a good learning point too. Like, you can learn from that. I did something weird to that, but okay, it's fine. I'm still gonna keep it because I really like the shape altogether.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Don't know who that actor is. Aww. Rest in peace, Umaga. Why did he have to choose a fucking Alami stock photo? Zilla, why'd you do this? You hurt my soul. You could just go to Google and find one that doesn't have fucking... Sorry. In the Discord, someone posted a happy birthday to Umaga. He's been dead for a few years now. May he rest in peace. But it's a photo with a fucking Alami watermarks all over it. I'm like, you didn't have to choose that one. Christ. But yeah, I like The Breakfast Club. And now when you watch the new Power Rangers film, like it was that, you'll be like, oh, it's Breakfast Club, but Power Rangers. I mean, I thought the new Power Rangers were good up until weird, gross Goldark showed up. What a fucking insult to that character. Oh, 16 Candles is also yikesy. Pretty in Pink is also yikesy. Everyone romanticizes Ducky's position, but Ducky's an incel. And she's a bitch. And Ducky deserves better, and Ducky deserves to be treated better, and she deserves to be treated better by Ducky. Those people shouldn't be friends anymore. That's it. That movie is hugely problematic. That's all I'm saying. The idea that someone owes you something because of your quote-unquote loyalty or interest is very prevalent in these old films, which is probably why so many people have that mentality. It's all they've ever seen. Oh yeah, Uncle Buck is not bad. I think that one might hold up still. Me and Justin should probably watch that. I remember that one not having any there might be a few things. There's got to be one thing that's going to make me go, oh boy. It's a film before 2015, so there's at least one moment that makes you go, ooh, yikes. It doesn't necessarily mean the movie can't be watched. It just means that while we watch it, we go, oh, we got to acknowledge how awfully problematic that is. And then we move on and enjoy the rest of the movie. Because oftentimes, a lot of these old movies have like one F slur out of nowhere, you know? Or they use the T slur, or they'll call someone with the H slur for a trans person, you know, or whatever. Or they'll call someone with the S slur for a trans person. You're like, no, wrong, bad. These are wrong, you know, like, but back then, that fucking person didn't know any better. And it's just one moment in the rest of this movie. That being said, you can't go back and watch Back to the Past, because the only good part of Back to the Past, Blast from the Past, excuse me, that's the Brendan Fraser film, is Brendan Fraser, and also being a fish out of water, because he's adorable, but he also says the N-word. And also, someone is, there's a trans person who is, is hate crimed, and everyone misgenders her, and there's all these little things like that, and it just keeps happening over and over and over and over and over again. And the only good part of that fucking movie is the cargo cult that worships the elevator that he came up on. That movie is a stink burger now, because it's so offensive. You can't get around it when like every goddamn scene contains some yikesy ass shit in it. You know, that's a film, and that's not Brendan Fraser. Marking Brendan Fraser, it's marking the film. Brendan Fraser's been in plenty of good films. You know, like I can't watch The Whale. Like, a fat person doesn't look like a person wearing a fat suit, and that movie looks like a person wearing a fat suit, and it's like reveling in the negatives. It's like agony porn for skinny people. They're like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not this person. It's like so repugnant to me. And that's not saying anything against Brendan Fraser, who put in an incredible, absolutely mind-boggling, heartbreaking performance. He's doing fine. The fact that he was forced to wear this fat suit and he didn't need to. He didn't need to. He could have just been himself and struggling with it, and it would have been just as valid. Okay? It's absolutely offensive to me that you would put a person in a fat suit. Brendan Fraser's not skinny, but he's not a fat suit. He's not the fat as he is in The Whale, because he's wearing a fat suit, and it looks like a fat suit, and it doesn't look like a fucking person who's actually fat. Fat people are not fucking monstrous, and this treats our bodies like a fucking horror object. It's patently offensive. It is a repugnant film. You keep it. Have it. I'm glad he won an Oscar for it. He deserved an Oscar for like 9 other roles, but he got it for that one, and that's fine. Whatever. His performance is great. The director is at fault for this. The director chose the fat suit. The director chose the way to film it. The director chose to be exploitative in the way he filmed it. You know what I mean? It's got fucking... It's like... They say it's got skinny gaze. You understand? Like, there's like a male gaze. Well, there's like a skinny gaze. It's like viewed through the eyes of a skinny person. And Aronofsky's not skinny either. But he's clearly doesn't see himself as fat. He's not. I don't know. He's just got a couple pounds on him. Like, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being fat either. There's this disconnect in the film. I mean, he's a director I deeply appreciate and admire, as other films are quite good. I haven't seen Mother yet, to be fair.
Mother, is that the one with the robot?
No, that's the Mother Mother Explanation Point is the one where it's the story of the Bible, but it's a bunch of yelling, screaming family members.
Oh, okay. There's a different movie called Mother.
There's more than one. The one with the robot I haven't seen yet. Looks good, though. But yeah, I mean, like, I can't say anything bad about any of the performances in that movie because everyone was on their A game. The problem is the decision to put him in a fat suit the decision to film it the way he did in this exploitative way, I can't recommend that movie ever. It's not even good for. You want to know what the best film for fat acceptance? Angus, fucking kids movie from fucking the late '90s. Still the best movie about a fat kid just accepting that he's fat and being beautiful and handsome because he's fat. That's it. Doesn't fetishize us. It doesn't treat us as torture, horror porn objects, or body horror. So often fat people are treated as from a body horror aspect. People act like it's going to be the worst thing ever to be fat. Or like somehow fat is some opposite of pretty, which it's not. The movie, sorry to get in a rant, but The Whale just... I'm glad Brendan Fraser is getting recognition and acceptance and gets returned to acting. And he's going to turn out some incredible roles. I just wish it wasn't this. I just wish it wasn't this, you know?
I feel like sometimes they give Oscars to actors because they really want to give them an Oscar, and they're like, they're in this movie and they did a really good job, but they deserve an Oscar for like just cumulative work. And I feel like that's kind of what happened here with this one.
And people talk shit about the Oscars. Yeah, it's a popularity contest a lot of time, but it also there is something to be said about having recognition from your peers, people who make art that you make like you and that you look up to or are inspired by. Those people voted for you. Those people, when you get that award that you have earned through your hard work, that your peers have decided is hard work, though sometimes it's just a popularity contest. That's the problem. But when it's a meaningful award like Brendan Fraser's award, like it's meaningful, good work that he did, regardless of the rest of the movie he's in, because he's been ostracized from Hollywood for not engaging in sex with a producer. That's why he ended up being in a bunch of weird films and then like disappearing. And that's it.
Yep.
He's been nowhere because he left acting. Because who the fuck would stick around that shit? Like trying to get awful like low tier jobs because it's the only thing available to you because you're blacklisted. Like because you wouldn't fuck a dude or whatever. Like because it wasn't his thing. And even if it was, it's not his thing to even do it. It's not even appropriate for someone with power to do that and someone who's not with power. Or in general, you might probably be a little more respectful when engaging.
That kind of situation is unfortunately way too prevalent. In
we're
Hollywood.
slowly getting rid of those people from the business, but but still, there's still a lot of powerful men. Kevin Spacey, who should be in jail or dead. I didn't say that. I'm joking. Mm-hmm. Not Kevin Spacey. I'm being silly. Airheads is good. There's one homophobic joke. And Adam Sandler's naked ass. Which, naked asses aren't a problem. It's just that his ass is not a very appealing ass. And it's a comedy ass. A comedy ass is not the same as a sexy ass. A comedy ass is an ass for comedy. Anybody can have a comedy ass. It has nothing to do with the appeal. It's just, there's a moment he stands up and you see his ass and it's supposed to be comedic. That's a comedy ass, okay? It has nothing to do with the shape of a butt, the way it looks, how attractive it is, yada yada. But like, it's a comedy ass. It's not meant to be attractive. So you're like, okay, thanks, Adam Sandler. It's a pretty good movie, though. It's a pretty good movie. All right, so now that I got my rant box, I watched Dagon. What's that?
Oh, I was gonna say I really like Thor in that Avengers movie, the one, the ending of the first thingamabob Avengers movie. I can't English.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thor.
Okay, Thor, end of the Avengers movie. Are you talking about Infinity War?
Maybe. Is that the last one?
No, that would be Endgame. That's the fourth one.
Okay. Thor in Endgame. I really like Thor in Endgame, where, like, maybe he gained a lot of weight because he was, not exercising.
That was also a fat suit.
Yeah, I know, but I really like how he was just, the producer wanted to be like, okay, and now you're magically skinny again. And like, no, I think it's more realistic that he just goes on and does
the
things.
The problem with that, no, that's not good representation, though, because it's played for comedy. Oh no, we're comedy objects because we're fat. Ooh. I like the Avengers movie, and I like Thor, but I can like Thor, and I can like the character in that movie, and still recognize that that's fat phobic.
I feel like it was better than he just magically got skinny again.
Sure, but also it's played for laughs. That's fat phobic.
I don't know. It seemed realistic to me.
But it was fat phobic because it was a fat suit intentionally made to be funny looking, to be humorous, to be laughed at. It's also a fat suit. If you want a fat actor, you cast a fat actor. You don't put a fat suit on someone. Otherwise, it's immediately fat phobic. Period. The end.
You're saying, but he's also already been in that role, so they'd have to have made him gain like 60 pounds.
Then I guess he shouldn't have been fat, huh? He could have been schlubby and not fat, and it would have been just fine. But no, they chose to make him fat for comedy. It's fat phobic. I like the movie, but it's still fat phobic. I can acknowledge both of those things. Anyway, I watched Dagon, which is directed by Stuart Gordon, who is known for these kind of H.P. Lovecraft type movies. He also did the Reanimator films and Castle Freak and From Beyond. And there's one more I can't think of off the top of my head. All of which are like H.P. Lovecrafty type vibes. But yeah, Dagon was pretty good. I didn't think it was great. Really good special effects. Really bad CGI effects. Really good practical effects. Really bad CGI effects. And really bad 90s morph effect. Woo-wee. Then I watched... Yeah, 90s morph effect. When they morph from one face to the other in that weird 90s way.
Oh.
Can't really describe it. When you see it, you know it.
Okay.
Southland Tales is the movie I watched next. Watched the Cons cut. This is only my second time watching the Cons cut. I adore this movie. I've seen this movie dozens of times on the theatrical cut. But when Arrow put out the new release of the Cons cut, I watched it. And then now I've watched it with Justin on Sunday. And it was really fucking good. I still adored it. Me and Justin have lots of stuff to talk about it tomorrow. Then we watched a movie, or documentary, 3-part documentary, true crime film called Killer Sally, about Sally McNeil and how she killed her husband, and how their relationship was abusive, and how, my God, their children suffered the worst, and it breaks my goddamn heart. There's like a moment where she's like hugging her kids between interrogations, and like everyone's crying, she's apologizing, and they're like forgiving her, like for shooting their dad. And like, oh my God, I was in tears. I was fucking crying the whole last half of that documentary. It's definitely a 3-hour documentary. It's just 3 episodes. And then I watched Gone in 60 Seconds, the remake from 2000s, which is Nick Cage. We watched a lot of Nick Cage's movies this month because it is Nick Cage month in my Polycule Discord. We like doing theme months from now every now and then. For Halloween we did vampire movies.
Is he in a new movie coming up?
Nick Cage?
Yeah.
Probably. It's probably like 5 movies coming out. Yeah, it's called Renfield. He plays Dracula.
Yeah, I saw that was him.
Yeah, he's gonna be Dracula in Renfield after having played Renfield in Vampire's Kiss.
I mean, that seems poetic.
I know, right? It's beautiful. And two very different ends of his career too. Near the beginning and near the end, because he's getting old. I'm assuming he's gonna retire when he gets really sick or something. Because I mean, like the thing, he wants to work until he can't work anymore. So
right.
He wants a legendary career like Christopher Lee, and I think he's done that. Hui Kwan, I cannot say that name. Bids the business goodbye for 30 years, comes back, kills it, wins an Oscar. Oh my God, that dude's fucking acceptance speech fucking obliterated me. He just thanked his mom and starts fucking crying. I was like, ah! That guy deserved all of it. All of it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Saving Private Ryan. That's an example of 90s morph effect. When Matt Damon goes from young to old, they shift from the young to from the past to present. That's a 90s morph effect. That's like that's an iconic 90s morph effect. That's a really good one too, high quality one.
I don't know what I'm drawing. I think it's a cartoon sheep.
Ba 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 ba. Don't eat me, Lisa. I thought you loved me. It's one of my favorite Simpsons shows. I don't even watch Simpsons anymore. I haven't watched it since like season 14 or whatever. Mostly just because I moved on to other things. It just, you know.
They got Paul McCartney to be in that episode by promising that Lisa's vegetarianism wasn't just going to be a one-time thing, that she was going to stay a vegetarian.
But she was. She is. Defining character trait of hers.
Yes.
They should have cast Paul McCartney to play Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
They should cast Ringo Starr to play John Lennon. Just to fuck with people. Like, that's not Lennon's voice. That's not even close. That's Ringo's. And just fuck with them. Like, oh, Ringo played this character. What the fuck? Just having, like, Beatles fans lose their shit over something stupid. I do love getting people up in a tizzy. Over nothing.
I don't like tizzies. They give me a headache. Also don't know if I like this sheep.
But I'm cute. Don't kill me. Keep making me. It's a really cute sheep. You can move it up a little bit, though.
I don't know. It seems...
You know, if you just put like a little ball at the end of it, it's a Mareep from Pokemon.
A little ball at the end of it?
On its tail, yeah. It's got like a little lightning ball or whatever. Oh. It's a lightning sheep. Mareep. It's cute. You still own your Bret Hart Simpson figure? Bro, I got a Blue Blazer, Owen Hart Blue Blazer action figure that hangs above my door, and I touch it when I need good luck. Oh, Abby! How's it going, beautiful?
I'm having a low energy sketch day.
Yeah, we're just chilling. You move your sketch up, ma'am. You are way off screen.
Oh, man.
There we go. But yeah, my Blue Blazer figure is a good luck charm. It was a limited edition they released. I think it was before his death. Maybe it was maybe actually been after his death. It's a commemorative figure, I guess. Never mind. It's kind of worth something, but I don't give a shit. I just wanted it because it's cool. Friends.
Did you draw a cat?
Mm-hmm.
I drew 2 cats.
I love all these drawings he's done today.
What else did I draw?
I'm doing okay. I cleaned up my desk a bit. How are you feeling today? I'm doing all right. 2 days in a row. Shocker, right?
I lost the deer I drew.
I was literally in a phase there for like, I don't know how long, where I was just fucking depressed as fuck all the time. I feel much better now. I mean, there's always a little depression. I've chronic depression. There's always a little bit of depression, but like, yeah, I'm doing good today. My emotional imbalanceness isn't being like a problem. I'm having a pretty chill day. I forgot. I was so chill. I forgot it was Art and Tea until my sister here messaged me. I was like, oh shit, yeah, Art and Tea. My bad. What? You broke up?
Oh, I said we must do the arts.
Yes, because we didn't do it last week, so.
Yeah, I had to find out I have an astigmatism last week instead.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Abby.
This sheep has to have like a curly Q off What's that? There we go. Much better.
Yes, periods. Period. I think actually periods with higher depression. Period. Honestly. Also, if I get constipated, I can get depressed. And it's literally, it's the weirdest fucking feeling because like the minute you finally poop, yeah, it's like literally a cloud leaves your brain. Like what the fuck? It's so wild. So brains are weird.
Brains are weird.
Just yeah. Also, is this still here? Yeah.
I don't know what I'm drawing.
For anybody who's here and is not on the Discord, there you go. We have a Discord. I have a new Discord. Not the old Discord. The old Discord's gone. I'm now on my third Discord, and this will be my last Discord. I finally figured out what I need to focus on that makes me happy, what I like to engage with, and why every other Discord I've had before has been overwhelming, because I kept trying to accommodate everybody with like categories for everybody's stuff, and then everyone's like, oh, we need this, we need a channel for this and channel for that, and then we make all those channels and no one fucking uses those channels. I'm the only one. It's me and fucking Raptor for the most part posting in Discord. So it's gotta be channels I give a fuck about. And so I was like, I love reading comics. I don't care about current comic news. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm still trying to collect comics from my childhood, like in trade paperback form, so I can read them. And so like, I have zero interest in like newer series. I'm sure they're great. And it's nothing about like the quality or bad old things are better or anything. It's just I have a goal in mind for my collection, stuff I want to be able to enjoy, and so I'm focusing on collecting older stuff that I have always wanted, or older stuff I used to have, or older stuff that I have but I want to make upgrade so I can get rid of or keep stored away my original thing. Like I have a bunch of X-Men comics, and they're all very ragged because I read them to death. But now I've been slowly converting them to trade paperbacks, and when I've done that, it's been interesting. I'm much better. I like reading them in that format better because I don't feel like I'm damaging something. A lot of those comics were valuable and probably are wanted by some collector who's wants a reader copy or whatever. But I think I'm just gonna like part with those on eBay someday. I have a bunch of stuff that I have in my collection that isn't staying with me after I move. After I move, there's gonna be a pile, the Justin sell this shit pile, and then Justin will sell this shit, and then we will use it for paying rent, because I don't need that shit, Yep. And it's a few things. Some things I'm gifting to other people. Some things I'm selling. Yeah. I don't know. I just can't wait. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna miss the little Sherlock icon.
Oh, well, yeah, whatever. I like the Secret Cinema logo better. That's the Sherlock icon's an emote on the server. So there's that.
Yay! Then I will be not sad.
All of the emotes here in Discord or on Twitch are on my Discord as emotes also. But here you have to subscribe for them. There you don't.
I may or may not have been drawing like some weird.
Art needs to move up because we can't tell what it is. A chicken, a rooster specifically.
With one tail feather.
A rockin' rooster. You're gonna go through your VG cards and sell off a good amount. VG cards? What is that? I don't know what VG is. Is that Fight Card Vanguard? That game? I'm sorry she did that. You didn't deserve that. Babe, you're a wonderful person. And don't let her actions be a reflection of you, because they are not. You are somebody who are one of the most generous friends I've ever made. You bought me a fucking vacuum cleaner that I've barely used because I'm stressed out with a bunch of other shit, but it's sitting here and I look over it and I smile because someone liked me enough to help me out when I was struggling, and that's wonderful. To me, that means so much to me. You have been such a good friend. I don't see why anyone wants to demonize you. You know what I mean? Just doesn't make sense to me. You've been so good to me and patient, and I don't know.
Because someone just can't handle her awesomeness. That's why.
Yeah, there's a reason why you're one of my besties. You know, I've never been cool anyway. You know those hot bitches there. Most of them have like a group chat where they talk shit about other people, and like I ain't part of that shit. I don't want to be friends with anybody in that. I don't give a fuck about that.
Okay, I don't.
Keep your catty ass, bitch ass shit away from me. I'm not here for drama. I don't want to talk shit about people. If you don't got nothing nice to say, keep to your fucking self. When to get about some person. What?
I want to finish this. Oh, I'm putting this in the pile of things I may or may not trace later in Illustrator.
Like, oh no, I'm not the most fashionable trans girl. Oh no, I'm old because I started late. Oh no, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Eat my entire asshole, you catty bitches. Like, seriously. I don't... That shit kind of fucking high school girl behavior. Like, have fun with that. I grew the fuck up. Me, I grew up. Think about that for a second. I'm more mature than they are. Okay? Because I don't fucking go around talking shit about people in group chats or even at all to other people. I might have a complaint or a frustration I vent with somebody, but I don't talk shit about someone. And I especially don't talk shit about something they can't control. I don't talk about shit about the way people look, because a lot of shit is out of people's control. There's no point making fun of someone for that shit. It's just boring. It's boring.
Darn it, that tail needs to be bigger. I need a bigger piece of paper.
The only time you make fun of someone is the person you care a lot about, and it's in a fun way. Oh, thank you, JL. Appreciate it, buddy. You're basically just patting my bank account for the move, because I need to move. Me and Justin are moving, hopefully, this year. Knock on wood. Fingers crossed. Pray to the heavens.
This is just a sketch, but I have to do this.
I didn't like some of the people. They didn't either. But I tried to avoid them, like, unlike them, who would go out of their way to talk to them and then make fun of them later. Yeah, see, the people who are, like, fucking, quote, like, fake friends with you and then go and talk shit, yeah. Those people are pathetic. Like, ugh. Gross. Like, even, like, it doesn't matter how physically attractive someone is. The minute I find out they're that kind of person, ugh. The most unattractive person in the world. You couldn't pay me to eat her ass. You couldn't pay me to do anything. You couldn't pay me to even look at her and give her any fucking attention. I blocked her for a reason. Like, yeah, blah. Like, blah. That kind of mockery is just, like, so pathetic.
Yeah, it needs to be, like, done better.
I fucking love this. Oh my god, eat my ass, you catty bitches. This is great.
And of course.
What is this specifically that you're drawing? Just a cat ass.
Cat.
Oh my god, you need to make sure you take a photo of this when you're done.
I need to, like, this is just a sketch, because I need to, like...
This would be a cool enamel pin.
Oh, I was going to say, this is like a good sticker, but...
That too.
Like, cool.
Both of those.
Like, yeah. So it's just the back end of a cat with the tail.
Well, yeah, I'm sure your ex said that, but your ex is also gaslighting you and being shitty to you, so...
But it needs to be, like, I'm not good at hand-drawing wording, so that needs to be done on, like, computer.
Of course, of course.
But yeah, that needs to be a thing.
But yeah, you need to send me that. You need to DM me that either on Facebook Messenger, if you can, and
Okay.
I will post that. Eat my ass, you catty bitches.
Our lovely NSFW content.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. This is an 18+ channel. If you're underage, don't fucking say anything or I have to ban you. Like,
I mean, I have to do it sometimes just because we are an NSFW.
I mean, you shouldn't be watching if you're underage. I don't want you to watch my channel if you're underage, first of all. Like, I don't have any interest in engaging with people who are underage. I have been messaged by people who are like, I'm 16. Like, nope, bye. Into the garbage chute. See you in 2 years. Feel free to message me later. Bye-bye. Can't do it. No. I can't even. I'm not a role model. I'm not a font of information for baby transes. I'm not a good role model at all. I need to move the art up. I'm not. I mean, I am no role model. None. You shouldn't look up to me. You shouldn't admire me. You shouldn't be envious of me. You should be none of those things of me. My life is weird and fucking uncomfortable a lot. Like, I don't know. I just.
There we go.
Just be good or go away. Like, you know? No, I'm not talking to a minor. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even. Unless the kid started asking me questions, I probably wouldn't even, like, engage in a child conversation or anything. Like, if we're like at a family function or something, or a gathering of friends and they brought their kids, it's a little different, you know? So it's different. Just being social and being nice. You don't be shitty to kids, you know? Like, eat my ass, you catty bitch. Not only do I want to frame that, but I want to make that a pin, and I want to make that a patch, and I want to make that a sticker. I mean, I know where to make patches. So I don't think we can make it a patch, but, like, it'd be cool to make a patch version of it.
I don't know how to make patches.
There's a company that does it.
Nope. Yeah, I need to like make this bigger and letter it in computer and also get a computer and
yes. Oh, yeah, you need the computer first before any of that.
Yeah. That's fun. Sometimes you just say things, and I'm like, I have to draw that, and then I usually forget, and I'm like, no, this time I'm drawing it now.
Sometimes I surprise myself. Eat my ass, you catty bitches, just came out of nowhere. I'm adding that to my fucking Twitter bio.
The 28th? 27th? Oh. It does kind of look like a movie. Just things I want to turn into line art. Lots of things I want to turn into line art today.
Alright, hold on. I got to ruin the immersion of this because I wanted to get screen shot. Hold on, no one can see anything. The screen is frozen.
Okay.
Alright, what's that?
Oh, I said pretty much everything I just want to trace and turn into line art today.
Cool.
Except for this guy. I want to color this guy.
But you can't color anything today. You're resting.
I know. Sorry. I'm just having a really tired cough. Yeah, this is all stuff I want to turn into line art. More line arts today. Sadly, the cat one is probably not going to go up on my Instagram. Oh, look. That I started. Things that I started.
What's that?
I said, here's things that I start, like the line arts that I just, like, the stuff I'm like, no, I can't deal with that. It's a mistake. It's a mess up.
Oh, yeah?
I'm
Accumulating them
working
all?
through them. I'm
Let's
just
see here.
like this one. This one does not look as terrible as it did when I did it. Oh.
Your Kuribo, did you show that to me? Is that one of the photos you sent me? I gotta go back and look. No, you didn't. What are you talking? What's a Kuribo? You gotta send me a photo of that, Abby. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what a Kuribo is. I do know I have to drain my bladder though. So, do you want me to take you off screen? Do you want to do your poetry thing?
I can poetry at people if they are not sick of it.
Nobody's sick of it. You're fine. There's always new people. What you should do is get a book of poetry.
Uh-huh.
And read poems out of it in the future.
I mean, I probably could Google one on the internet if people wanted to request a poem. Mostly I just go out of my head, though. If anybody has a poem they like, say so now. I don't know what this is, but I like the shape of it.
Alright, I gotta go now. I had to clean my bowl.
Okay. Okay. Raptor, do you have a request? Also, yes, it was 100% a cat butt. You're probably gonna get the Jabberwocky or the Howlin' Pussycat, or we can try and do Dolores and the Carpenter. But I do those a lot. I feel like. What happened to a dream deferred? Happens, excuse me. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sank like a heavy load. Or does it explode? Langston Hughes! Because Langston Hughes doesn't get enough love. That's what I don't do often. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality to eat. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my labor and my leisure too, for his civility. We passed the school where children strove at recess in the rain. We passed the fields of gazing grain. We passed the setting up sun, or rather, he passed us. The dews drew glistening and chill for only gossamer my gown, my tippet only tulle. Since then, 'tis centuries, and yet seems shorter than the day. The horses' heads were shorter than the day. I first surmised the horses' heads were towards eternity. Emily Dickinson. Those are not ones I recite very often, so apologies. The Owl and the Pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note. The owl looked up to a small guitar and looked up. Oh yeah, owl looked up Great. Where did my brain go? The owl looked up something and saying, why do I suddenly not remember this line? I want to see. I'll look up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar, oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are. You are. What a beautiful pussy you are. Said the cat to the owl, you elegant fowl, how wonderfully sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married. Too long we have tarried. But what shall we do for a ring? A ring, a ring. What shall we do for a ring? They sailed away for a year and a day to land where the palm tree grows. And there in a wood.
All right, I'm back.
Wood. Oh, hi.
Hello. All right, let's see this gay Krubo. Oh, right! This little fluff ball. He's so cute.
Fluff ball.
Oh, my girlfriend. That's me. RNT.
So I'm drawing.
Love getting a message from my girlfriend. It's here. It's here. It's a brown fur ball from Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't know what that's from. I just see the cute little fuzz ball, and that's cute enough. Like, it's just a cute little character, whoever it's from. I believe Tess is reciting other people's poems, right? Or were you reciting your own?
I was not reciting my own because they're written on my phone and I cannot recite them because I'm using my phone for something else.
But yeah, the minute you publish a book of poetry, you gotta let us know.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I'm trying to get cows published.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, have I made you listen to cows?
Nope.
Okay.
I know about cows. You told me about it, but you haven't recited it or anything.
Yeah. It is on my phone, so I cannot recite it because I do not have it memorized.
Right, that's fair. Alright. I also stocked up myself lunch, and lunch is cheese slices and pepperoni with some honey mustard.
Yay!
I normally do crackers, but I'm not in the mood for the crackers today, so.
My lunch was an HMR because I was feeling lazy.
Some basic ass French's honey mustard made with real honey, and it has no wheat thickener. Thank you. And we just got some Hormel pepperonis and Lucerne dairy slices. If you can see, I've saved the white sharp cheddar for last because it's the best. I eat the Munster first. It's the worst. I hate Munster. Then Colby because it's barely a cheese. Then I do cheddar jack, which I'm doing right now. That's pretty good.
I will eat all your Munster for you because I love it.
I'll eat it first though, because I don't like waste. I can't waste. I'm too poor, so I can't like waste the food. It's like sometimes I overseason my popcorn and it's really spicy, but I eat that shit. Or sometimes I put too much soy sauce, gluten-free soy sauce in my rice, and it's really salty. And you know what? I choke that shit down because I'm way too fucking poor to not eat it. I can't afford to not eat it. The calories are too important, and I don't have enough food otherwise. So, you know.
I'd have to trade. I'd have to trade you for cheese you do like.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So, yeah.
Doesn't work, though, because...
You make your own mustard? Oh, my God. Oh.
Far away.
Oh, I would love to try your honey mustard, babe. Now, how are we in India? That's just straight up... I want to try your honey mustard. Oh, damn it. I forgot to put the mustard down. We just spooge a little mustard on. Oh. Spooge a little mustard onto our pepperonis. Normally I put it on the cracker and then put the pepperoni on top of that.
Trying to draw a dog. It's not working.
So you take, you put a little, when you don't want to use crackers, you take a little pepperoni like this. And you cut the, I'll show you how to break the cheese up so you always have a flat edge. And you make a little cheese taco. Like so. It's a little silly, but so what? I'm hungry. Don't laugh at me. What's this that you're drawing?
It is a very happy, very round dog.
Oh, excellent.
Happy round dogs are awesome. I'm trying to decide where the ears are going now.
I mean, I have gluten-free crackers. I'm just not in the mood for them right now. I got some crispy sea salt, gluten-free, nut-free cracker things, and they're okay, but they're a little hard, and my teeth are a little sensitive today. So, otherwise, I've forgotten cheese and salsa. Honestly. Ba 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 ba.
Spend enough time looking at dogs. I don't know how their ears go.
There's this lady called Lydia the Bard on YouTube, and she does this evil Moana song. Like, she does a bunch of evil versions. Yeah. She writes these alternate timelines from a specific point in the Disney movie, and then writes a song from that scene or whatever, and performs it. It's that Moana song, the evil Moana song, is like so good. I get stuck in my head. It's not as good as the original, of course, but no one's expecting that. Oh, thank you, Shroom Elements. Did you know that with Amazon Prime, you can redeem a free subscription to any Twitch channel? All you have to do is click subscribe at the top and select Twitch Prime. I guess at the bottom now. Was at the top when I wrote that. And you just click the little box that says with Prime, and ta-da! You can use it on your favorite channel, like this one, if you wish.
I'll go subscribe right now.
Up, please.
Sorry.
It's okay.
How's that? Does that look like a good dog?
Yeah. Big old wiggle booty.
I don't usually draw doggos, so I have a hard time with it. But, yeah. It has a big, it's like a really brown chihuahua.
That is a dog that thinks it's menacing.
Yes, but it's just really cute.
Exactly. Like, all right, so optimal way to fold these cheeses: half like this, and then your instinct is to go half again, but no, not the square. You gotta do this direction, so you had two flat edges, so you can't make your little tacos. This would be made better if I had pepperoncinis, but I didn't want to bring the pepperoncinis in with me. Banana peppers, I mean. You pluck out a banana pepper. Here's a banana pepper, so I have to bring a fork in another jar. Oh yeah, I love banana peppers. I eat the ones that came with Papa John's pizza. I always get extra ones when I went to on the side when I went to a Subway. Hey, thanks for the bitch jail. The bits are appreciated, sir. Oh no. For a better experience, you take the cheese and you spread the mustard a bit, so there's some more coverage for a more even experience if you want.
Cute little puppers.
What?
I said there. There's a cute little puppers.
Yeah. Bark, 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 bark.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fat little chihuahua. She's annoying. I don't really like chihuahuas. I find them obnoxious. I like them aesthetically. I don't like them in action.
Petrie was part Chihuahua.
Petrie? A cat?
Okay, no. Didn't your parents have a dog? I can't
They
remember
always
the
had
dog.
chihuahuas. They had Specky. And they had Tripod. And they had Pippi. There's another one there somewhere.
So they had a dog at the same time as Petrie that was a Chihuahua, and I got
that was Specky. She was half Chihuahua, half Jack Russell. She was adorable though. I love that dog.
She was adorable.
She was a sweet dog. For high energy but real sweet. Didn't bark at me. Every other Chihuahua hates me. These Chihuahuas just yell at me all the time when I walk to the living room. But I can't talk to my mom in the living room because the dog would start barking at me when I'm talking to her.
Well, somehow I got the names confused, and I thought Petrie was Becky. I don't know how that happened or when that happened, because I'm sure I knew better originally.
Petrie was my beautiful Siamese cat, who I love dearly. My sweet trouble baby.
See, I should know that.
I miss her.
I know.
I feel phantom footprints on my bed sometimes. And I look up and there's no cat, and I just know it's just Petrie or Bandit coming to visit.
Ghost cat too. Tiffany does that sometimes. She slept on my shoulder before. Like, she'll curl up on my shoulder, and I'll hear her purring, and I'll wake up, and there's no cat there. And I'm like, ghost cats! Like, people are always like, oh no, you're being haunted. I'm like, you know what? I like being haunted by my ghost cat. I love her so much.
I'm haunted by their passing. Like, I'd rather they're haunted by their ghost present, too. I'll be fine with that.
Well, I'm certain that it comes around.
If there are ghosts, my cat is definitely keeping an eye on me.
Yep.
I'm sure cat owners get that a lot, though. I'm sure it's a phantom cat thing that probably science has explained as some mundane shit, but I'm going to pretend it's this mystical shit instead. I live my happy little mystical cat ghost world. Now I kind of want to make a Japanese anime about a ghost cat protecting its owner after it's gone. Because that'd be really sweet.
It would be.
I miss my cat.
And Ghibli style.
Yeah, maybe. There are other styles of art out there. Have you seen a Whisker Away?
No.
Is there a Whisker Away? Is that right? Is that the name of the movie? A Whisker... Yeah, Whisker Away. That's right. It's from 2020. It's this really cute movie about this uh this this girl who falls in love with her classmate and then gets like upset or something and like wishes she was a cat and turns into a cat, and now if she can't for some reason there was some time limit thing that she had to go to this place so she wouldn't disappear or whatever, or get stuck as a cat. I can't remember the exact. I just remember being really cute and really sweet, and like yeah, I think you would really like that one. And that's a Studio Colorido film.
Okay.
It's by Junichi Saito and Tomotaka Shibayama. Let's see here. What's the famous things? Anything famous? Oh, okay. One of these guys worked on Slayers. That's cool. Remember that?
I remember watching parts of Slayers with Jesse.
Yeah. And Saber Marionette J, and Revolution Girl Utena, and Ranma Half. One half,
yeah.
It's called. Yep.
Ranma 1/2.
I call that high school.
Yeah.
Slayers is I don't remember much of it. I remember really enjoying it. I got good feels from it. I'm reticent to revisit it because I'm sure it's got yikesy shit in it. Because it was from the 90s. But also I adore Bubblegum Crisis, which still holds up, so who knows. Boring info guy popped in to say working very late tonight, just an FYI.
Oh, sorry, Glenn.
Oh, big hugs, dude.
He worked really late last night, too.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's rough. Oh, how far I'll go.
My favorite one was Outlaw Star.
I thought Outlaw Star was good. And also Cowboy Bebop and... What was the other one? Trigun.
Which other one?
I hated Trigun.
Oh, Trigun?
I hate Trigun.
I
No interest in Trigun.
Really remember much about Trigun. Can't remember which one that is.
Yep. You have two shits about Trigun.
Oh wait, I think that's the one with the guy in the red trench coat, right?
Yep. That's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Russia the Stampede.
Yeah, not a fan of them.
I didn't really watch that one much, so.
Everyone deserves their fans. Every show deserves its fans. I'm not one of them.
I cannot argue for or against that one. I didn't really watch it. Worp, worp, worp. Worp, 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 worp.
Oh my god, I just remembered the moment in high school when someone said I dressed like a frumpy lesbian, and I felt really happy about that. I was like, oh, thank you. And he was very confused why I said that. Mostly I just didn't want him to get one up on me, but also I felt really good about that. I was like, oh, well, excellent. I guess I'm a frumpy lesbian. I'll take that.
So basically, we were being twinsies again.
Yep.
Ugh. There we go. Here's my little warpy dog. Warping and warping at you.
Bark, 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 bark.
Yep, work, work, work.
Big O is good. Yeah, I know. I like anime, but I was never like drawn to like or compelled to watch a lot of it. I rented anime from the video store all the time, so I got my favorites: Rouge Z, Robot Carnival, which I now own Blu-ray. Ghost in the Shell. I got to see a few years later. I got to see Ghost in the Shell in the theater. To be fair, that was really cool.
Fishy.
Oh, I hated that show.
Really?
Yeah, I probably like it now, but I hated that show then. I thought it was dull.
I loved Noriko-sama. Noriko-sama was my favorite.
Oh, I'm a uber dork. I'm a big dork. I'm into like all sorts of fandoms, and I don't know. I'm all over the place.
Okay.
Oh, you were what?
Puppy dog. I think the puppy dog's done.
Okay, Borker.
No. Bork. Yes.
The Bork machine.
Bork.
I'm just a Borg machine. A Bork at everything mean.
I'm having a drawing things looking up day, I guess, because everything's looking up. Not everything, but like.
As long as you're having fun.
Cat. Those are my two for today that I'm really super pleased with these. Might color these. I think I need to color these guys later.
Okay, I'm a big fan of anime before it went digital. And not because I think it's better. It's just got a different vibe. There's a different aesthetic vibe to it that digital has yet to replicate in any way. Digital has its own feel, which is totally valid. I like some digital series, but basically the mid-90s and before, I just like this heyday, this golden era of anime, you know? Something about it appeals to me.
There's nothing quite like traditional animation.
I do love traditional animation. No.
It has like a life to it that you just can't get with digital.
Film breathes in a way that digital does not.
Right.
Like, take a 60-second scene. There's a guy looking sad, kind of like going through some emotions, right? And here's one long shot. On digital, you're bored to tears. On film, you're riveted. Emotions, though. Because in digital, you're getting an exact representation of what the camera sees. In film, you're getting the illusion of movement, the illusion of life. It's just still images. So it breathes, in a way, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not. I love digital films too. I have nothing against it. Just like I said, it's got its own vibe.
Yeah, and it kind of has a life. Like you have to figure out to get life into it like a different way. It is a different medium.
Oh, here's a classic anime I like: Record of Lodoss War.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I watched it with a different group of friends. That's why, with Steve and them. We watched a bunch of other animes, most of which I don't remember. Tales from the Dark Side, Dark Side Blues. That's what it's called. That was a weird one. We watched Fist of the North Star, which I thought was boring. Oh look, Hyper Gore, great. That's it. That's all you got for me. Excellent. Never never captivated me. The art style is the problem with that one. And it's the same reason why, I know I'm about to commit blasphemy. I've never really gotten to JoJo. I've watched a bunch of episodes of my Polycule. I'll continue watching them. The story is decent. I like the story. But the art style, I find distracting. I don't know how to describe it. It's very similar in style to Fist of the North Star, though. Oh, thank you, JL. Like, that kind of... There's something about that art style that I don't know. I can't describe it. It does. It influences JoJo heavily. Like, I watched that whole first season, and I was like, wow, this is just like a fucking Fist of the North Star meets Castlevania. Excellent. With interesting, weird characters. And then it gets weird after that. It starts getting weird after the first season, be honest. It's called A Bizarre Adventure for a reason, and it does get bizarre. I was not lied to with the title. And like I'm not like bored by it. I'm not upset by it. I just watch it and I'm like, that was alright. You know? It's like when a song comes on, but it doesn't bother you. It's just a song. It's not when you like it, it's just on. Yeah. It's very gay. It's very gay. What was that?
I said, it's just a song in a singing kind of voice.
Oh, Raptor, I don't think I've seen Adventures in Summerland. Nemo and Adventures in Summerland. It's been on my list to see for a while. Just never got around to it. I still haven't seen the Glamour Rebirth trailer. I watched the Shin Kamen Rider trailer, and then I also watched the 3 minutes of revealed footage in which Shin Kamen Rider just explodes people with punches, and like there's gore flying everywhere and blood splattering. I'm like, oh yeah, this movie's gonna rule. So Shin Kamen Rider looks badass. Ultra gory revisionist version of the character. Like, damn, dude. Holding no punches back. Let's see here. Oh, I have too many pieces, don't I? Let's see here. 1, let's see here. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. I don't have 28 pieces left, do I? No. I don't. Yeah. The Anno guy, yeah. I have a copy of Shin Ultraman, but I haven't watched it yet.
Order more postcards. Because the majority of these looks like a chinchilla.
It might be one idea to watch Shin Godzilla and Shin Ultraman together.
Cute. Too bad it was too low on the page.
I also have to see if that has subtitles. And I gotta find some subtitles for that.
I pulled out a ton of paper and only like one sheet was not drawn on, so that's great.
Wow.
Yeah, I need to buy more.
You do.
I hang on to it in case I can use it for something. Oh, you still not come on. All blank. Oh, these are all blank. Okay. I have more than I thought I did. Oh my gosh. Why did I not finish this? Oh, because I can get the plot right.
I love Anno. He makes amazing work, and I look up to him a lot. He was a total loser and a dweeb, but he carved a happy life for himself. Oh, that's cute. Shin Godzilla, so glad I got to see that in theaters. I wish I could have seen that in theaters. Packed house.
Also not bad, too. I know what's wrong with this finally.
What?
I said, I think I know what's wrong with this finally.
Okay.
His rabbit's tail should be in front of its foot.
Okay.
And so it can still have its foot up like this, but it's got to have its body in front of it.
Alright. I got to put my food away. So I'll be right back again.
Okay. Some of these are not. So. But some of these might be. This bear is pretty cute. I think his foot was just wrong. That might be fixed still. There we go. Bear. There you go. Bear's fixed.
Hi, kitty. I'm back. Hi, baby.
I fixed this bear.
Hi.
It's still very static.
Oh, he's cute. He's resting. He's getting static.
But today I feel like doing dynamic poses, which is why I've got this dog and this cat, which I colored the eyes.
I see.
I like it better with eyes colored.
Shall I pet you with your brush? I got Sherlock her own pet brush.
Yay! That's smart. My cat tries to eat her brush.
Yeah, keep it out of her reach. And she's only allowed to have it when I hold her.
I was writing a letter to Darian and Midnight ate one of the pages, so I have to rewrite that letter.
Oh no! Holy
yeah,
shit.
He also ate my origami paper, like an origami I was folding, and part of my prescription bags for my prescriptions, which I moved those into a box now. But yeah, he always chews on things when he gets in here.
Petting the kitty, she's so pretty. I love her so. Yes, it's true. Whoopsie, don't fall, baby.
Do we ever remember what today was?
It's 20. It's 3/28.
Okay.
Also, we're coming up on the anniversary, aren't we, of Art and Tea?
Are we? I have no idea. Yeah. Wait, look.
Where the hell is it? I saw it on my calendar the other day, and it's like, oh, we're coming up to it soon.
Let me find it. I sent you the first one, though, didn't I? Like, you have the first doodle that I made.
Also, Calliope's birthday is coming up. That's going to suck. I might have to take the day off.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. July 30th is the anniversary. Apparently.
How is it July 30th? I have stuff dated in here from July 24th, July 21st.
Well, we weren't streaming on the 21st for sure. That's a fucking Friday. 24th, maybe.
The 29th? But yeah. Oh, no, because we weren't doing specifically Art and Tea in the beginning.
Yeah, the day in which July 31st is when we first did Art and Tea. The very first episode of Art and Tea itself. Before that was just Coven Chats. We were just doing Coven Chats.
Yeah. Chatting.
Yeah.
It had to have been like July 29th.
I'm catch up.
Because I have July 29th, 8/4/8/11.
I love Sherlock's meow. She's so cute. Oh my god, I love her so much. She's my pretty baby. My forever, ever baby. Better than anyone else's baby, cat baby. You know how that is.
Yep.
My baby's better than your baby because my baby's mine. And your baby's just yours. If your baby was mine, it'd be the best baby. It'd be mine. I don't know how that works. That's how it works. Now they're tied. I got 2 cats that are tied for best. That's who you say, "Oh, I love you so much. You're the best cat that I'm petting right now." You're never lying to a cat then. You never lie to a cat. It's always, it's always, no matter what you're doing, at that exact moment, you're petting the best cat in the entire universe right now. It leaves open for all the other best cats in the universe to have a spot in your lap too.
Some things I look at, I'm like, I can't believe I drew that early on, and some things I look at, I'm like, oh, that's just crap.
That's me when I'm writing, like, oh, I can't believe I wrote that. And, oh, that's just crap. And, hey, that's pretty good. How did I do that then? I love the dinosaur with the headphones. Love that a lot. You have to move the art up more.
I mean, that's as far as I can move it.
Oh, this is an unfortunate idea you just come up with.
What?
Hey, I used that duck in today's announcement. I also used I used that one. I used the dinosaur and the gourd. I have to get more. I haven't updated the photos that the art you've made in a long time. So
there's like a whole second. This is book 1.
Yeah, I know. We've been at this for a couple years now.
Yep, like this is our 3rd year.
This is the one show on my channel that gets viewers.
Aw, I'm sure other people watch other shows.
Yeah, but this is the one that gets like consistent viewers. I get 1 or 2 people like that are show up here that are in other streams, but most of my other streams are popular people who just down me randomly. That's just how it is. It's just a random chance lottery I get. It's like nothing against people who are here or people who watch. That's just the way it happens, you know? And nobody can control that shit.
We love you, consistent viewers.
I love my consistent viewers. I love my random drop-ins, too. I love my lurkers who never say a goddamn thing, but sit here and think our voice is soothing, or maybe we're entertaining or something. Great. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I don't need to know anymore. Just that. Hope you enjoy yourself. And I hope I make you feel welcome with my nonsense. It's really funny.
Nonsense is the best sense.
As a kid, I had a hell of a time like communicating and making friends, and then I just at some point in the last 10 years, I forced myself to be a communicator, and now I make friends all the time. I'm hanging out with a new friend on Friday. We're gonna watch Yes, Madam, my favorite Michelle Yeoh, Cynthia Rothrock film.
Oh, cool.
And I'm going to show them that, and that's going to be really cool. And I am so full of new friend energy over that.
Just realized that this cat needed like whiskers, like the kind of whiskers that are like. Oh yeah,
and I took a photo of myself yesterday, and you know I darn well look kind of cute.
Yay!
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
I don't think it's weird.
To see a cute lady in the mirror? Yeah, that's not normal for me.
Aww.
It's just how it is. My brain is like struggling under dysphoria, you know? It's hard to see myself, and dysmorphia. It's hard to see myself in like any kind of sympathetic light. It's hard. It's progress. I'm a work in progress. Yes, Michelle Yeoh is great. I was introduced to her by Super Cop 3 when I was like 14 or whatever. What's that?
Oh, I was just going to say that is true of everybody, but most people don't actually realize it.
And sorry, that was Police Story 3, aka Super Cop. I tell the story frequently. Probably already heard this, but I'd say summers with my grandma, and that would be like 3 or 4 months sometimes. And every week, at the end of the week, she would take me to a movie theater, a cheap theater, and I watched Jurassic Park like 10 times doing this. But then I also walked into a movie called Super Cop because I just wanted a little variety that day. And I just witnessed Jackie Chan and incredible fight scenes, and I was blown away. And I was always so confused why American movies couldn't be this cool. And I still am so confused. Like, imagine, look, when you look at the Daredevil, like, TV series, everyone remembers the hallway fight scene. Imagine if all the fight scenes were that incredible, that scale. What if Avengers but the Raid? What if Captain America but he's doing shit like the Raid? He's fighting for his life in a small compact room full of bad guys, and it doesn't have to be hyper violent, but it should be shown on camera, not hidden between 5,000 cuts. You can see there's a fight between Captain America and Winter Soldier at the end, near the end of Captain America Winter Soldier, and like it's this wide shot. You can see they choreographed the fight, but instead of showing you the fight, they just chopped it up with inserts of close-ups and fucking frenetic camera moving, so you can't see anything. And the geography of the fight is just fucking thrown out the goddamn window. It's fucking atrocious. And I love that movie, and I hate that fucking fight scene because I know how good that could have been if you just spent an extra fucking day with the fucking fight choreography and made the fucking fight scene good. Holy fucking shit! Stop shredding fight scenes in the fucking in the fucking editing process. We want to see acrobatics. We want to see choreographed. We want to see something akin to a good wrestling match. That's the reason why wrestling is so good. We don't get to see that kind of interaction in movies. But we could. We absolutely could. Just American fucking filmmakers are fucking lazy. When they work in the studio system, it's always like, you got X days to make this. How about give me 2 weeks for this one fight scene? You'll see an amazing fight scene. You'll see something that people will remember forever. Instead, you get the sloppy-ass, weak-ass, poorly edited fight scene in what is otherwise an excellent superhero film. Oh my god. Sorry for the rant. I'm very passionate about movie making. And there is a wrong way to do an action scene. And if you're emulating a Bourne film, you're doing it wrong, darling. It shouldn't take me 20 cuts to get over a fucking chain link fence. Thanks. Christ. What's the point of having a stunt actor do things if you're just going to obliterate his hard work, their hard work, in the editing process? What's the fucking point of choreographing anything if you're just going to cut it all up and make it look ugly and unrecognizable and confusing as shit? What's the fucking point of wasting everyone's fucking time with a fight scene if we're not going to see what's going to fucking happen? Just have them fight, cut away, someone talks, come back, and it's done. It's the same fucking effect. Because at the end of the fight scene, I don't know what the fuck happened. It was confusing as fuck, and you put 30,000 extra cuts than you needed. Holy shit.
It was because they weren't actually having them fighting. They were just having them do a series of, like, stunts one after another, but there's no actual flow. That's what I do.
That's bad filmmaking. That's 100% bad filmmaking. If you had to disguise your fight scene had no flow, then you did it bad. Everyone, and that time maybe not be a stunt coordinator. Maybe that's what they wanted, right? That's bad filmmaking. If you intend to do that, you're a piece of shit. You fucked up. You did bad. You're awful. I hate it. I hate it. The Russo brothers can do better than this. I've seen better than this. They fucked that movie all up. That fight scene is a fucking abomination. I hate it. It's bad filmmaking, and otherwise, good movie. Like I said, the rest of that movie has no problem. It's just the one goddamn fucking fight scene. It's butchered.
I wasn't defending it. I was just saying that's what I thought was
I'm just very passionate. I'm sorry. I wasn't yelling at you. So
oh, I know
just
that.
riled up because, god damn it, I hate when these filmmakers are like, oh, I'm on a big budget film. Like, great. Use the big budget for something other than special effects. Think outside the box and think, oh, everyone's got a giant beam to the sky that everyone's got to stop. How about instead we just have a really intricate fight scene where our heroes barely win? You know how fucking cool that is? That's what we want. That's good shit. We want to see that struggle visually told. Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell.
Yep.
Ugh.
One of my biggest frustrations with the. Well, I mean, there were a lot, but the Transformers movie was he just kept telling you stuff over and over again.
Well, and Michael Bay's filmmaking is interesting because, like, he starts out fairly reserved early on in his career, but every film after the first one, it gets more and more intense with his movements. So, like, you'll see a movie from, like, the 90s or early 2000s when he first started working, and, like, he'll do a hero shot, like, rotates around somebody, and it's slow and methodical and beautiful. The next film, it's slightly faster, and all the way up to Pain and Gain, fucking Transformers movies, where you're just, like, twirling around the character. Ooh, I'm getting fucking sick trying to watch Optimus Prime stand here heroically. Like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Frustrating doesn't even begin to, like, yeah, just fuck. It disappoints me. It hurts my heart that someone made a film and it could have been better if they just had a different corporate entity. They didn't have a corporate entity dictating what was happening. Like, they're now all cookie cutter because of this. Like, you don't let the artist actually breathe within your universe. You're strangling the art out of the artist, and it's just a cookie cutter fucking commercial for your goddamn candy. And that's being said, someone who has loved superhero movies my entire life. When I was a kid on the fucking playground, we talked about how incredible it would be to see an X-Men movie. How cool would it be to see Wolverine live action? And then they made a movie, and it was pretty fucking good. It wasn't great. It was pretty good. The sequel was a little better. The third one, terrible. They kind of floundered there for a bit. But man, when Avengers hit, everything just fucking blew up. Everything was different. The world of superhero movies fucking changed. Some filmmakers knew what the fuck they were doing and made a great fucking movie. And ever since, I would say the middle of phase 2, Disney buys up the movie. It's before they called them phases, right? We got phase 1. Sorry, the phase 1. At the beginning of phase 1, that first movie's fine. First couple movies are fine, but like it slowly peters out as they slowly tighten the grip on what can and can't be done in their films because they can't violate some mythical person's desire of a specific vision of reality or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know I'm applying motivation where I don't know the motivation of.
I know Disney always was controlling over the Marvel Cinematic MCU thing that's going on. I thought that was always Disney.
No, see, it wasn't because like Iron Man was made by Paramount and Universal make the Hulk and yeah. So the Avengers was when they came together, and then after the Avengers was a success, first few movies are distributed, but Marvel's under its own thing. And this is while they're owned by Disney, but then once they make their place with Avengers, it slowly creeps away because they don't want to lose that foothold that Avengers created. They're afraid that if they let anyone stray too far from the formula that the movie will bomb, and maybe it will. But maybe people should stop just being eating the same regurgitated story over and over again. And then there's people out there, there are actually fucking horror fans out there who are like, oh, man, I miss good horror movies. Go find a good horror movie. I can't stop stumbling into those motherfuckers. You're not looking hard enough. If you're just looking at the fucking theater, you're missing out on where real horror is made. In the trenches, by people who love horror, by people with $5 to their name. They're making a horror movie that you're going to love. You just give it fucking 5 seconds to look at it. But you can't see it because it's not Avengers level marketing. Fucking get off your ass, go to Letterboxd, type in horror, find that big ass list of 20,000 movies of horror films that someone made. Every horror film ever, 35,000 films. Click to like page 37 and just find a movie. Just find one you've never fucking heard of. Trust me. Or sort by highest rated. And just start the first movie you haven't seen, the highest rated on that list. You fucking watch that. You watch every single one that you haven't seen, and you'll see horror never went away. Horror has always been good. Horror has always been meaningful. Horror has always had subtext. It's always been art. Horror has always been the avenue in which real discussion about the horrors of our existence can happen. They can't happen anywhere else. They can't. They never happen anywhere else. Horrors where we talk about being ostracized from society. Horrors where we talk about our bodies being turned into commodity. Horrors where we talk about capitalism and its vile effects on our emotions. Horrors where we do all this stuff. This word horror is real filmmaking. Not that others aren't real filmmaking. There's truth being captured everywhere in every genre. But horror has always been really strong and really meaningful. And it's always been there. And if you think there's no good horror, trust me, it's there. You're just not looking hard enough. You're not looking in the right places. Just trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Anyway, sorry. I ranted again. Oops.
The feeling if we minded your rants, we wouldn't be here anymore.
We lost most of our audience, so take that.
Oh.
We had 8 people.
Well, mine had to go away because he was like.
Yeah, of course. But that was before that. We had 8 people before I started ranting. He left before I started ranting.
Silly little rants. I made a.
What?
I made a flamingo.
It's cute.
It's nothing like the cat, but I'm just enjoying myself.
You know, nothing has to be like anything. It's just its own thing. It exists for the sheer reason of existing. Blah. I can't speak. Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, if the flamingo was like the cat, that would be weird since it's a flamingo.
Blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I come to suck your blood. Ah, blah, blah, blah. There it is. I want to repost my Discord link. But yeah, I like if you're making a fucking $300 million movie, you should probably block out 8 weeks to make your action sequence actually good.
Yeah.
Instead of cheating the audience like you had been for the last decade. Like I love the Raid films. I love Jackie Chan cinema. I love a lot of the new wave Hong Kong cinema because it's full of this kind of actions. And some of the action is like dangerous, and we definitely do that stuff safer, 100%. But there's no reason why people shouldn't be like more influenced by good action cinema because it exists. Like John McClane's great and all, but there's also the martial arts hero. We forget about him. And superhero movies are kind of saturated with martial arts. Like Captain America's a martial artist, all right? Have him actually do martial arts. When I was disappointed in their fight between Captain America and Batroc the Leaper, I'm like, yeah, he's a third-rate villain, but this is his first appearance. Maybe he's a slight challenge because he's fighting in a style that Captain doesn't know. Cap doesn't know his fighting style, his French savate fighting style. So the first time he fights him, he's a challenge. But no, he's just a joke throughout, and it's just upsetting. Like, God damn it. You have this movie full of like martial arts characters, and you don't do any martial arts fight, and it's just what the fuck's the point? Shang-Chi was great. They actually did both weird superhero stuff and martial arts stuff. I like to call it Shield Fu. Lol. Joe Bob Briggs would call it Shield Fu. But yeah, I just, I feel like it's disrespectful to not. I feel it's like disrespectful to like do that to the audience. Like, you have $300 million, $500 million budget, and you can't shoot an appropriate action scene with a choreographer and stunt people and have a nice 3-5 minute fight scene with like some good action, like well choreographed, well shot. No? I mean, whoever shot that fucking Daredevil hallway scene, get that motherfucker. That motherfucker knows what he's doing. Those people made an excellent. That Daredevil hallway scene is so memorable and referenced so because it's the best fight scene in the Marvel Universe. Because it's the first time in the Marvel Universe that took a fight real fucking serious, and they filmed it appropriately. Take it easy, Abby. I hope you have a good evening. Love you. Bye bye, bestie.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, that's my bestie, Abby. She's a goodie. I have my bestie Abby and my bestie Justin. I got 2 besties. I'm cool like that. I was gonna say, as a kid, I was really hard. I had before I got on this whole rant. Someone triggered me on the rant, but as a kid, I have found it hard to like make friends, and now as an adult, I find it so much easier to just. Cause I guess a lot of people deal with a lot of fake people because I just show up and be myself, and people are like, it's so refreshing that you're not like, you're like just yourself. I'm like, yeah. Am I supposed to be someone else? Like, you know?
When I came to our high school, like, I hadn't had very many friends.
You're really quiet.
I'm sorry. My battery's dying. In my headphones. But when I came to our high school, I hadn't had very many friends, and I thought it was just because I was really quiet. But I'm like, I guess I was just being who I was because I got to our school and I was like, I'm not going to be here more than like 6 months. I really don't care. I'm just not going to, try anymore to like fit in or whatever. And this is where I got like all of my really good, like long time. Well, not all of. I have a couple, but from other places.
Most of your good time.
Yeah,
friends.
My long-term friends. Yeah.
Me.
Yes, yeah, you, of course. Definitely you. But you're also a friend.
Well, of course. I'm your unbiological sister because we're family. Not by blood, but by choice. It's more powerful and more important. Yeah. Blood family is an obligation. Found family is a choice. It makes all the difference. And that's why found family is more important than blood family. And the reason that is because these people deal with your bullshit, deals with my bullshit, whatever, all the time, and they still like to be your friend. They go, yeah, I like that person's bullshit. I want to hang out with that person in their bullshit. And I go, yeah. And enough of that, and you just, I don't know, what else that's way more important. That's way more important. It's way more powerful to be chosen than to have an obligation laid upon you by blood. You know what I mean?
I do.
Not everybody goes into my family,
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't make it into my family, You gotta be real important to me to make it there. My besties are my family. My longest friends, my oldest friends are my family. Like, yeah. That's how it is.
I like the flamingo. The flamingo can stay.
I don't really have any family. That is my family,
Well, now you can't say you don't have any family because we are your family.
That's my family. My family. I don't have a family. Yeah, it's a different word. See, the word family is a loaded word. It's the first word you learn. It's the first word you learn to run away from. And so corporations use the word also. So I don't like the word family. Family has been made useless. So at one point in time in high school, I just came up with the word family. I'm sure other people have come up with it. It's pretty easy fuck up to make or variation, right? But I started calling them the closest people family. They're my family. They're more important than family. How you feeling?
Me?
Yeah, you. You're the one.
Okay.
Well, I mean, other than the viewers. Hi, viewers. But
hi, viewers. I'm okay. I am happy with the gestures in my cartoony sketches that I have on the screen, not like the other ones that I
hid. Hey, you put a fly. Perfect. So you can put an eyeball. That's the size of an eyeball, too.
Okay, but the fly was less energy.
That's true. That's very true.
Oh wait, I like this one too. Yeah, I can't forget that.
Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Nope, don't know why that happened. It just happens sometimes.
Like, but what do you not know why what happened? What now?
What?
The rest of these aren't. Oh, I was asking what happened. The rest of these aren't going in the book. These will go in the book though.
What happened with what?
I don't know. You said, "Oops, that didn't happen."
Me saying
And
Jigglypuff. Saying Jigglypuff.
Oh,
You
okay.
didn't see that. It didn't happen.
I don't. I didn't remember. I had no idea what you were talking about. Hi, Susie Demerley.
What's that?
I said hi, Zizi Demerley.
Ah, DZZ! A
Her name
baby
is
approaches.
Demery Gentry Wiley Cecile Goodcat.
Aw. Good
Yeah.
cat. That's cute.
Well, because she's
Not a good
neither a
man.
man
Yeah, I know.
or even male. So yeah, she's Ziomar Demery
She's a
Gentry
cat, not a
Wiley
human.
Cecile Goodcat.
Yeah, that's cute.
You're a good cat.
She is a good cat. That's why it's cute. That's why it works so well.
She does not want to be on camera. I tried. She's fighting
Oh, you're
me.
fine.
So
Don't fight. Don't force her to be on camera. It's okay.
she wants to sit on me. So now I can't art either because
Do you
she
and her
sat
go
down on me.
walksies still?
We do, but it's been raining, and so we
Oh.
have not been. Oh, it's not rainy today, but mommy can't take you today because mommy's busy.
Yeah.
Bye. But
Yeah.
yeah,
You gotta make sure you take her out soon, though.
we go
She needs the walkies.
get her a harness. You know, I have a bad harness for her. She
Oh.
needs like the thicker one.
Okay. Nerve pain in my fingers.
Oh, that's the worst. Well,
Yeah.
no fingers.
It hurts. Mm-mm.
And what cartoon is it from like your back of your neck? Because I always seem to get it from the back of my neck.
Yep. My spine.
Yeah.
It's all thinned up.
I'm sorry, pet. Hello, fuzzy butt.
I'm getting X-rays this summer.
Okay.
My back is gonna get imaged, and I gotta get another colonoscopy and a mammogram, and
no.
I gotta get all. I'm 40, so I gotta get all the checks. I gotta check everything. I gotta check the oil and the engine light. So.
Yeah, Mara, I drew your butt. Yeah, Mara, look at the butt I drew. She's ignoring me on purpose.
Well, you know.
I want to change the position of this tail and make it like more of a long and curl over it just a little bit.
That's okay.
Yeah. Then I need to make it into a sticker.
Like I actually kind of think that you should take the words off the ass, make the ass thinner, and then put the words on the outside of the ass, and like thicker. It's looking like I mean, obviously this is just a sketch then, right? But like,
right.
You get bigger bubble text, and then it works on like a pin better that way, I think, and a sticker, and it makes sure the ass isn't crowded with letters and stuff, and you can make the ass look more funny. You gotta give the cat cheeks, you know.
Yeah.
Fuzzy
I think
cheeks.
I need to do a bunch of sketches to see, like, because this was just really quick. I jot down because I didn't want to forget what you said. I think I need to do a bunch of sketches and letter placement to see how it would work best. But that requires more energy than I have today because I currently don't even have energy right this second to draw more.
You're okay. It's fine. Like, no one's got expectations on you, dear. It's okay. You're the only one who has expectations on you, and you can let them go whenever you want.
I know, but I really like my flamingo, so
It's a cute flamingo. You had a good day drawing. We can end it early if you'd like. It's only 20 minutes early anyway.
How many people are here still? I don't want to fail.
We reload and find out. 3, it looks like.
Okay. My darling 3 people. We think maybe we will sign off for now since I am no longer entertaining you with my hands drawing things because my wrist actually really hurts.
Yes, and then we'll see you next week. Well, at the very least, she will see you next week. I will see you later this week for more streams. Because there's definitely a Couch Tomatoes movie chat happening tomorrow night. So.
Ooh, what time?
I don't know.
Oh.
I got movies with the Polycule, so after that, so probably around 9 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, why are you so late?
Because it's when I'm free.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm a night person. I don't even wake up till like 11. So it's like.
Meanwhile, we get up at 4:30. So.
I know, because you all have a different lifestyle. It's all good. Nothing wrong with it. Anyway.
Alrighty.
Bye, everyone.